김윤중 선수인데 김윤중 선수가 여기
김경모 씨나 투샷에 잡힌
김경모 선수랑 오늘 저랑은 쌍쌍은 밥니다.
아 이게 김명훈 선수랑 김윤준 선수가 작당머리를 너무 많이 해가지고 시드 한 명에 젊게 뭉치고 원하는 사람이 영재더라고요. 그 꼴을 보기가 싫어요.
저희 그림을 만약에 뭐 건드린다. 제 앞쪽에 3명 중에 하나 뽑고 도망가겠습니다.
그냥 뽑으면 후회하실 것 같아요.
너무 무서워요. 눈치가 보여서 뽑을 수가 없어요. 지금 3명 다 못 뽑겠어요 지금. 제 소신대로 해보겠습니다.
판이 깨났어요.
한 7~80%는 우리 깨모 형이 윤중 형 옆으로 간다고 보면 되는데 근데 좀 너무 노잼일 것 같아서 그냥 뽑았습니다 일단.
누구랑 뽑혀도 그냥 한다는 생각으로 왔는데 김윤중이 저렇게 해가지고 얼굴 다 팔고 좀 자존심 다 상하고.
김경호 선수?
예?
저희 동맹은 아직 끝나지 않았습니다. 김성대가 왜 안 뽑히는지 모르겠네요. 저 친구도 연로 엮여야 되는 친구거든요. 김경모 씨가 지금 김성대 뽑으면 제가 그쪽으로 가겠습니다.
화가 좀 났었는데 진정하게 되네요. 예, 진정했고 접수 확인했습니다.
도재우. 야 도재우.
윤중이 형이 갑자기 안 온다고 할 수도 있고 그런 상황까지 생각했을 때 저도 토스전이 편해가지고 뽑았어요.
탑시드인 변현재 선수가 그 대진 변경권을 사용을 할 수 있는데
이제 예전에 이제 좀 조지명식 때 좀 저 위에서 좀 희생한 적이 있어가지고 같은 팀 동생 그냥 한 명 살린 셈 치고 그걸 갚기 위해서 윤중이한테 쓸 생각이에요.
진짜 진짜 정말 와 무기석 무기석이 갔어요.
만약에 진짜 이번에도 한번 저는 진짜 딱 말씀드리겠습니다. 변현재랑 절대 일체 대화 안 하고 동생 그냥 잃어버리도록 하겠습니다.
원하시는 게 뭔데요 지금?
저랑 도재욱이랑 바뀌는 거예요.
윤중이 형을 원해서 쓰는 것도 맞는데 제가 올라갔으면 하는 토스 중에 한 명이 재욱이 형이 올라갔으면 좋겠거든요.
그럼 만약 도재욱 선수 그렇게 생각을 한다면 김성대랑 저랑 바꿨으면 좋겠네요. 그러면 도재욱도 살고 저도 살 수도 있기 때문에
그 두 번째 경우일 수도 하면 인연이 끊어지나요?
아쉽게도 끊어집니다.
아쉽게도
네, 선택했습니다.
와, 이 와중에 선택을 했다고요?
이 우승자의 권한 변현재 선수의 선택은요. 원하는 대로 비포로 좀 보내줄 것인지. 그러면 김인중 선수가 바로 앞에 있단 말이에요. 네, 여기 선택은요. 김인중의 대고 와 비포.
변현재랑 정말 평생 가겠습니다. 예.
남 잘 되는 걸 보기 싫어서 해방을 좀 놓고 싶었을 뿐인데 꿈을 꾸고 있는 것 같아요. 저의 소신은 틀리지 않았네요. 뭐 한 줄라도 밝은 게 있으면은 좋죠.
Today's matchup. 러시 유영진 테란. 깨모 김경모 저그. 액션 김성대 저그. 셔틀 김윤중 프로토스. ASL Season13 16강. 브리겁 스튜디오 라이브.
Alright guys, welcome back to another ASL Season 13. I am Skin and today I am joined by Legoman and let's get into interviews with our players.
하식스와 함께하는 ASL 시즌 13 16강 기조 경기로 인사드립니다. 안녕하세요.
And this is ASL Season 13 Round of 16 Group B. We have watched one of the death group last night, but we also got some interesting match of interesting group of this Group B. We have our players Rush, Action, GGaemo, and Shuttle here. We're gonna be talking with them. Hello, how are you guys doing?
유영진 선수 역대급 조지명식의 수혜자다라는 이야기들이 나오고 있습니다. 조지명식이
So people are pretty much calling him as a guardian.
기조 역시나 마음에 드는 조인가요?
And do you like about having this
마음에
group
들긴 한데
during the group nomination? And Rush is
부담감은 좀
saying
심한
he
것 같아요.
kind of likes about
올라가야
it, but he has
되는
some
생각을 해가지고.
pressure that he has to
간단하게
advance
준비를
into round of 8. So
유영진
he's
선수가
kind of
기조에 속함으로써
have prepared a lot
오래된 준우승자
for tonight's game.
좀 깰 수 있지 않을까 이야기하는 분들도 많으세요.
네.
And a lot of people are asking that you have some
우승을
jinx.
하면은 다
after-
떨어지더라고요.
So people who have gotten the second place in an ASL, they always get eliminated in round of 16 the next season, and he kind of feels like he might gonna get eliminated, so he really wants to break that jinx.
않을 것 같아요.
자, 옆에 계신 김경모 선수와도
And we also like to talk with GGaemo.
안녕하세요.
Hello, how are you?
조지명식이 시작하기 전에는 사실
And before
기회가 잘 만들어진다면 좀 8강 진출
before the group nomination, you are saying that if the group nomination works out well for you, you will have some
어떠셨나요?
chance to make it into round of 8.
저희가 그래도
And how do you like about this group?
좋은 것 같아요. 기분 좋은 것 같아요.
결국에는 깜부라고
He was somewhat worried about it, but at the end he kind of likes about the group. Maybe because he's not having that much of a strong player in his group compared to the other group like A, M, A, C, or D.
이제는 오늘은 이제 서로 싸워야 하는 적이라 가지고
그렇죠.
일체 대화 안 했습니다.
일체 어떤 이야기도
So
나누지
GGaemo
않으셨나요?
예, 이제 적이기 때문에.
is saying about something about the
자, 옆에
friendship,
계신
but now
김성대
they're
선수와도 이야기를 좀
playing each other,
나눠볼게요.
so
안녕하세요.
he hasn't talked with him.
오랜만에 또 16강 경기를 앞두고 있는
And
김성대
we haven't seen you for a while.
선수입니다.
Action, how are you?
김성대 선수가 8강에 올라가는 모습 기대하시는 분들도 많은데 오늘 컨디션
A lot of people are
어떠신가요?
expecting you to make it into round of 8.
컨디션이나 이런 건
How do you feel about
좋은
today?
것 같고요.
So
그리고
his
저도
condition
약간 좀 괜찮은 것 같아서
is alright. He's having some great feeling.
경기장에 딱 오셔서는
He's gonna have some
평소보다
strong
약간은
confidence to
충분히 있는 느낌을 제가
play on an
받아서
offline
걱정을
stage.
했는데 오늘 약간 좀 마음을 차분하게 다지고 있는 시간인가요?
그냥 그
So
경기랑
before the
상관없이
interview,
또
you had
그때
some.
일이 있어가지고 그랬는데 그냥
You were somewhat
경기하는
nervous,
자신 있고요.
but I guess you're not nervous anymore. Now you're somewhat calm.
저번에도 힘들고 뭐 영진 형이 잘 오르고 윤종이 형이 또 ASL에서는 대회를 잘하기
So
때문에
Action is answering about how each players are pretty strong. He kind of doesn't like to play ZVZ, and Rush is also one of the top 10 players right now in 2022. So yeah, he had to prepare a lot. And we would like to talk with Shuttle. We haven't seen you for a while. And we have seen during the highlight video that you were upset how Meanie was betraying you
안타깝게도 어제
during the group nomination,
수혜를
but
변현재
lastly he
선수가
did it.
떨어져가지고
So he was watching the ASL round of 16 group A last night. He was somewhat disappointed that he got eliminated, but he'll try his best to prove. Since during the group nomination, Meanie used his power to swap the players as a ASL champ, and he got a better group than what he was expecting. So he wants to kind of give him a gift as making it into round of 8. So they're talking about the group nomination.
유영진 선수와 김윤중 선수 굉장히 만족스러워하셨지만 김경모 선수, 김성대 선수는 어떤 생각이셨을지 그때 당시
So when Meanie was swapping Shuttle and Best
어느 정도
for the group,
김윤중 때문에 같은
Action and GGaemo, you guys weren't happy about it when Shuttle was coming into this group B. How do you feel?
중에 이제 저보다 잘하는 테란이라 가지고 좀 빡세다, 힘들다라는 좀 생각이 좀 많이 들었어요.
김성대
he's
선수는
saying
그때 당시 좀 어땠는지.
ZVT is kind of hard.
근데 맨날 그 조랑 상관없이 떨어지고 올라가고 했어가지고
So Action is also saying about
임했거든요. 솔직히 그래서
he wasn't really caring about the group nomination, whether playing on a death group or easy group.
좋아지는 건 사실인 것 같아요.
It is kind of true that it
오히려 죽음의 조에 들어가도 상관없다.
it makes him feel happy whenever he sees a weak player coming into his group.
라는 김성대 선수의
So he's satisfied with his
많은
group.
분들이 다른 조들에 비해서 이번 시즌 B조가 조금은 할만한 조다라는 이야기가 있어요.
So a lot of fans
그래서 좀
or audience were
부담감이
saying,
느껴지기도 하고, 연습하면서 좀 전투력이 올라가기도 하고
Action, you
그러셨을 것
might gonna
같은데
have some high
유영진
chance
선수
make it
연습하면서
into
좀
round of
어땠나요?
8 easily.
일단
I guess it was
부담감이
asked.
있다 보니까
The question was asked for every single
늘렸어요.
players.
어제 거의 한 14시간
So Rush,
동안 한 6명
since he got a second place, he knows he's one of the top 10
했는데
players. He knows other players are not that strong compared to his level,
김윤중 선수는 어제
but he
경기가
still needs to
펼쳐지기
keep up
전과
and
후가
not let his
연습 과정이
guard
달랐을 것
down.
같다라는 생각이 들어요.
네.
And
어제
Shuttle,
결과 나오고 나서 괜히 더 부담되더라고요. 원래 편하게 하려고 했는데
he wanted to play
오늘
relaxed in
경기력이
this
좀 안 좋으면
round of
그게
16,
혼나지 않을까.
but after watching how Meanie was getting eliminated in round of 16,
김윤중
now
선수가
he started to get some
이렇게까지
pressure.
긴장하는 모습을 오랜만에 좀 보는 것 같은데 이런 질문도 있네요. D조에는
There's
워낙
also one of the
오프라인에서
question
어떤 모습을
to
보여줄지 좀 예상이 되지 않는 선수들이 많이
players.
포진해 있어서 경기력 주사위로 따지면 몇이 나올 것 같은지 궁금해하시더라고요. 김경모
Okay, each
선수
play.
오늘 주사위
Asking the question to every
어떤
single
숫자를
player.
예상하시나요?
So it's kind of like a thing that we are talking about the rolling of dice, like 1 to 6, and whoever gets the highest number, you're pretty much doing like 100% skill. And so for GGaemo, how do you feel about today's skill?
진지한 모습에 저도 좀 약간 진지하게 게임을 해야 될 것 같다는 생각을
So GGaemo was kind of relaxed about playing today's game, whatever how much he was practiced for. But when he was watching how Rush was sitting on his desk and playing, he was on a serious mode, so he needs to play 100% skill in order to beat Rush in the game number 1. And Shuttle was also saying he kind of thinks that he needs to break the number. He has to get to he needs to reach the number like 10 instead of 6. Is there a player that you will not lose against?
눈빛 안 돼요. 아직 눈빛 교환은 안 돼요. 자,
You guys cannot be looking at each other. You guys have to be pointing each other, and they are pointing at each other that they will not be losing against them.
선수가 가장 많은 표를 획득하셨습니다.
So GGaemo was getting the most vote
이번 16강 올라온 사람들
as a weakest player.
라고 생각은 하거든요. 뭐 당연한
So GGaemo is saying that it's kind of obvious that he's the weakest player.
재미가 있는 그런 게임이잖아요.
Everyone knows other players are a very strong player, but he would like to show some unexpected result, like showing how strong he was.
ASL 그 준우승 하고 나서 좀 폼이 떨어졌었는데.
So it looks like we are going to the last word before we go into the game. Rush is saying he kind of was getting out of the shape after the ASL Season 12. He was falling apart, but he wants to get into his shape back and try to show his best performance tonight. Shuttle, and he will try his best to make it this game very exciting game and show some great performance. So Action is saying people are waiting for Action at home, playing some great games tonight. He wants to show how strong he is too. And thank you for the interview. And that was the Ask ASL event of this ASL event. That people who got selected on the ASL comments, then you will get the ASL mini humidifier, and that's about it. We'll be moving into players' information momentarily.
All right, nice translation. Hey, I wonder if you're supposed to wear black pants for this show. Are you supposed to do that?
They kind of ask you to wear long pants.
Long black pants.
Well, it doesn't matter about the color, but long pants.
Oh, really? Oh, I see. Because from what I saw, every player wore black pants till now. Yeah, so I was just wondering.
Well, I guess professional gamers don't really care about color. They just want to wear something, something sweatpants, like a comfortable shorts.
Of course.
Or pants. Then yeah, pretty much. They want to be playing something comfortable, so of course, yeah. Just like playing at home.
Yep. And a few hours ago, I actually played against Rush in ladder, and I.
Okay, please tell us.
Yeah, I sensed that he's going to go up today. He's gonna make it today, I think.
All right, that's good.
He was damn good.
So you're a Preuss player. Not a lot of people know who Legoman is. Legoman is a Korean guy who also speaks English fluently. He's also having a nice high MMR level skill. He's a Preuss player, and he was explaining that he was playing against Rush on ladder. And how did the game go?
He asked me to play like Shuttle. And so I replied that my game style is like Shuttle. And I played just like him.
So you were helping Rush.
Yeah, I helped Rush through that one ladder game.
So that's good to hear. And how was he playing? Was he playing really well? Or
he
making
just
some mistakes?
No, he wasn't. He didn't make any mistakes at all. He was just the typical rock solid Rush, but very speedy.
Alright, so we're gonna be taking a look at this round of 16 Group B duo tournament. Of course, GGaemo is one of the Zerg players. He may look the weakest Zerg in this round of 16, but we have seen he was taking down Snow. So I would like to see how how he's gonna be dragging the game long even if he loses the game, or
Yeah,
maybe
definitely.
maybe something like showing some great Muta micro with the Zergling, in the mid stage of the game is always the Muta versus the Marine, and
Right,
whoever makes the mistake with the Marine or the Muta micro, then the game starts to fall apart. But yeah, here's gonna be information. We're gonna be taking a look at Rush. 18 wins and 19 losses. Not too bad looking. But we have seen him that he was taking down Hero 4-1 in the previous season.
Ooh, and records of GGaemo. Versus Protoss, 4 wins, 0 losses. Is that from the last round of 24?
Well, that was only 2 games of Zerg versus Protoss matchup though. But
Yeah,
it was
versus
pretty
Snow, it was...
impressive.
Alright, we have GGaemo here.
He didn't play much, but we don't have that much of a data of GGaemo. But still, maybe all those records was from the past, but we don't know how strong he is in 2022. We'll be taking a look at soon when the players are ready. And it looks like Rush is trying to get his mindset ready before going into his game.
Considering GGaemo's age, which is 35, it is really impressive that he made it to round of 16.
Right. And he
35.
He's also having the mechanics as well. And it looks like players are putting on those noise cancellation headsets, so players are probably going to get ready momentarily. And let's take a look at the map. Of course, the first map is always going to be Vermeer, Rush versus GGaemo. Of course, the studio is always cold. They don't have the heater. They always turn off the heater. Even if they have the heater, they probably don't use it that often because the studio is really, really big. And yeah, GGaemo is warming up his hands, stretching, massaging his own hands.
What about ASL in summer? Is it warm in the studio?
It's actually the opposite.
Oh.
Before they turn on the live stream, it's actually cold because they're turning on the AC. But once the live stream goes on, like turning on all those program and heating up the room, then it's getting all hot.
Oh, I see.
So yeah,
Never been there.
Yeah, now players are ready. We're gonna be moving into game number 1, Rush versus GGaemo on Vermeer. Alright, spawning location in the top left, the red Terran. This is Rush. And the other side of the player, spawning location in the bottom left, the blue Zerg. This is GGaemo. And this is a vertical matchup on Vermeer. And he's also going to be having some Lucky Scout with the first Overlord.
Yep.
And I wonder what Rush will be doing.
What do you think about this map as in TVZ?
I find it somewhat a bit hard if you're playing Bio, I would say, because most of the Vespene geysers are kind of inside than having it on outside. So saying about the natural gas, like if you're imagining about the polypoid, you can always harass the second gas with the battle cruiser. But if you're playing on Vermeer, the gas is inside, inner side of the base, so it's kind of hard to harass the gas with the battlecruiser build. And we know Rush is one of the players who likes to go with SK Terran all the time, not like to switch over to mech how Mon was playing. So yeah, I think he might have to just play something really, really tight with his vessel play.
Yeah, I think we're going to see some heavy bio action today. And Rush still not building the barracks. I think that SCV is going to build a barracks. Yeah, yep, and it did.
He's finally building a barracks, and GGaemo will be going for 12 hatchery at the natural. I've seen him playing a couple games on ladder, and GGaemo really loves to go for 3 hatchery build, and I'm going for 2 hatch Muta. So yeah, GGaemo is immediately queuing up more drone after the 12 hatchery. We see his supply went up to 12. I wonder if this is going to be 12, 12, 12.
Yep. And I think it's going to be a 12-12-12. A 13. Right? GGaemo is going to build his spawning pool at 13 mark, and he's going to build the gas with this drone, I think. And Rush scouts it.
No, he's not going to put an extractor on his Vespene Geyser. So this is going to be a 3-hatch opening by GGaemo, and Rush is pretty much seeing everything what GGaemo is doing. So
Yeah.
this is the typical game where we're going to be seeing +1 5 racks build that we have seen 4 years ago very often. And I'm pretty sure how well Rush will be showing with his +1 5 racks.
GGaemo has prepared a 3 hatchery build today. I thought that he's going to build that third hatchery with a scouting drone, but he just returned it. Rush, the gas harass.
Yeah, the gas harassment was definitely a great one for Rush, because I know not a lot of people know about this fact that if you're mining the gas from the bottom side or to the right side, you actually have less mining than compared to mining from the top side. So of
That's
course,
interesting.
GGaemo, even if he's getting the gas at the natural, he's gonna be losing like extra. He's not gonna be losing extra, but like maybe 8 or 16 more at every minute. So it will be snowballing from the beginning.
Oh, it's a small difference. I see. And GGaemo with a great drone micro, he actually caught Rush's scouting SCV relatively early. So we now have Rush sending another scout to GGaemo's base to see if there are Zerglings or drones. Scouts 2 Zerglings.
GGaemo has only 2 Zerglings, making the lair at main base, and Rush is cutting his gas with only 2 SCV mining on the refinery. Should be starting the +1 momentarily. I do not see him making a second barracks yet. More drones are popping out. Yeah, so
This
far,
game, go on.
so far, everything is looking standard to my eyes. Nothing is something cheesy or something type of like a Zergling all-in the beginning. Oh,
Ooh, a Hydralisk den, a Lurker build. 3 hatch Lurker. What do you think about this?
I'm not sure about it. If Rush is actually going for a really fast 1 comset station and sees how fast the Spartak or the Hydra Den is, then I'm pretty sure he will be skipping the range upgrade and immediately putting down the factory with 3 racks or 4 racks maximum. And yeah, he's scouting SCP will get caught by the 6 Zerglings. More drones are popping out from the main base and a Natra at the same time. But I still do not see drones being transferred to the bottom right side where he needs to take his 3rd gas.
Oh, so you think this is going to be a Zergling Lurker all-in?
I am still not sure, but the amount of the worker count he right now has is still decent enough to go for a macro game. And Rush, we can see he's skipping all those comps station for additional money to put down the barracks quickly. So yeah, he's kind of somewhat blind, not knowing about the Lurker build.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything about what Zerg is doing. But remember Rush's game against Soma, when Soma did the 2-hatch Lurker all-in build, Rush showed some insane micro defending those Lurkers. So I think we gotta see it.
Yeah, finally.
Rush now has 2 scans.
Yeah, finally getting the comms station.
Ooh. GGaemo is placing Hydras on his 3rd gas. This means that he's not going to use his Lurkers aggressively.
Oh, the first scan immediately sees those Hydralisks at the top side, making 3 Lurker eggs. Should be putting down. Yeah, that is definitely 3. And there are 2 at the bottom right, immediately putting down the factory. So that's a good play by Rush so far. And getting the range upgrade on the way as well. Second gas should be starting momentarily once he has enough mineral for it. But I think Rush is somewhat trying to be safe against these 6 Zergling run by.
Zerglings get out without any deaths.
And there's
Evolution Chamber and a Queen's Nest.
everything is looking so standard, and I think GGaemo is aiming to go for a macro playstyle, and I like how he's hiding all those 3 lurkers at the center of the map where you can actually do the hold position lurker.
Right, stop lurkers.
Yeah,
But I don't think Rush is going to move out to that position. So what do you think about this game right now?
well, I would say it's kind of leaning towards to GGaemo's favor in my opinion, because GGaemo, I'm pretty sure he didn't want it to use his Mutalisk against Rush, because Rush is one of the players who's really good at dealing against the Muta in the early stage, and that 3 hold position lurker will be picking up some Marine, and Rush was not taking a look at this his bio move.
But he only lost like 5 Marines, so I think it's decent. I think it's okay. And Rush didn't build any missile turrets, so his tech tree is pretty fast.
And his tech tree is definitely fast, as you mentioned, and those 3 lurkers will be avoiding all those Marine Medic Force trying to sandwich that 3 lurkers, and if he saves those lurkers, he will be using it for a more of a defense playstyle, and he can actually use those 3 lurkers to maybe try to take away of every single vessel's irradiate, because every single vessel you have to use the irradiate in order to kill the lurker or defiler. But if there are just way too many lurkers, it takes time to kill millions of lurkers in the future.
Alright, what we have here is Rush preparing his tank, a vessel, Rush. Rush will have 3 tanks and a vessel, and I think this game is going to be whether Rush kills GGaemo or not. With those 3 tanks and 1 vessel. And he already sent his first tank down here.
Well, that is somewhat really fast, and I wasn't actually expecting the tank would have been coming at this 9-minute mark, but the siege mode is already done. I would like to see how fast the defiler mount was, but 1 tank pressure not gonna be doing so much of a big damage, but we see GGaemo has been saturating the bottom right side really well here. I think he's bringing additional those 3 lurkers from the right side to do another hold position lurker to cut off some reinforcement.
He needs to cut off those reinforcements, but Rush sees it. Rush sees those 3 lurkers. He can kill them any now. Ooh, GGaemo just lost 3 lurkers. I think that's huge.
Well, he wasn't actually getting that much of a harassment done with his hold 3 lurkers at the behind, but I think the intention of that 3 lurker was trying to get rid of the energy, the scan energy, the compensation energy, but he totally missed about the dropship.
Did Rush just forget about the dropship? Oh wait, now he's moving now. This dropship is huge.
And that dropship is doing tons of damage, and the siege mode is also at the natural. Ooh, but Marine did not take down the Nidus Canal.
Yep. GGaemo actually secured his canal, and he has defilers now. I'm pretty sure consumed upgrade is finished.
Oh, Zerglings are getting picked off, and the vessel is finally here. +1 armor is done, but not much of a lurkers at the natural. Does he have consume upgrade? Yes, the consume upgrade is done, but the consume upgrade was just a second away of defending this natural. The hatchery will be taken down. The Nidus Canal also will be going down, but the Spire attack is also at the natural. So if Rush keeps pressuring this natural, he will be able to hit that Spire in the future.
This is our classical Rush. He has a lot of units and he is speedy. He has tempo in his games.
Wow,
he is fast.
The observer just showed us that each siege tank has 15 kills, 14 kills. That 3 tanks just literally did tons of damage here.
Right, tons of damage. And Rush already has his 3rd command center finished.
Yeah, really.
I'm pretty sure Rush has his 2-1 upgrade, 2-2 upgrades going on right now.
I'm pretty sure he probably started the 2-1 upgrade on the way, but here is another push on the way because the defiler is not here. Defiler is finally just got at the natural, but the hatchery will be taken down. and
He couldn't even cancel it.
He will be ignoring all those zergling attack. Will be taking down another Night Scanner once again, and even if the Spire takes down, this Scourge are just pretty much meaningless.
GGaemo doesn't have any lurkers to defend his base.
And some Firebats will be coming up, but one lurker is definitely not enough to defend this Firebat. Firebat is just gonna be ignoring all those Dark Swarm, doing tons of damage. The Lurker Egg will be taken down. Everything is just going down in every second. And the dropship is still alive at the bottom right side. I think Rush totally forgot about it, but it doesn't really matter anymore. Yeah,
There's step in and there's GG. Damn. What a smooth game by Rush.
Yeah, I think some of the mistakes that GGaemo has done would have been maybe +1 armor was too quick. Maybe if he was getting the Queen's Nest much earlier than what he was actually prepared for, maybe he might had a different result. Because I kind of find him as Dark Swarm was somewhat late, like 10-minute 40-second Dark Swarm was just not on time to defend this siege tank pressure.
What if GGaemo actually built his Queen's Nest before his Evolution Chamber and got his Dark Swarm? Would the game be different?
I would be thinking the result would have been different because the Dark Swarm, just a single Dark Swarm will be just stopping millions of Marine and a siege tank anyway. And the point of getting the +1 armor like really fast would be whenever you're going for a crazy Zerg style, like whenever you're rushing for Ultralisk or just stay on a lair tech on the way. Okay, but we'll be going back to the coming back later after the commercial break. We'll be coming back soon. Alright guys, we're back and yeah, we're excited to see another 2 games that is going to be Action versus Shuttle. I know they have been playing each other for a long time. Since back then, about 5 or 6 seasons ago.
Oh, did they play each other?
Yeah, that was the time where was the map? The Autobahn.
Oh, I remember that one.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get to see some actions record that he got into his 4th place in the season 8. His Zerg versus Protoss matchup has the lowest win rate, but however, I find his Zerg versus Protoss like playstyle is somewhat unique compared to the other Zerg players.
Yeah, it is definitely.
Where Hero or Soma or Queen, how they're playing, because they're the players who kind of like to stay on their tech all the time and just use the Hydralisk for a long game. And Action is not the type of player who does not like to play on a layer tech for a long game, because he likes to get the hive tech really fast.
Right. But some games he actually just stays on there and uses mutas, like liquid drops. And I think he's just called the freestyle Zerg. Many pro gamers call Action the freestyle Zerg because he just does what he wants every game.
Yeah, we were also taking a look at Shuttle's record there. Pretty decent looking at his PBZ. I know Shuttle's the strongest of PBZ would be the late game position, where where the map is split in half and you can just sit and turtle and play like a fastest play style, where you use mass speed shuttle to keep using the High Templar and storm drop every single mineral line. And yeah, this map is a Vermeer, and I find this map is somewhat hard for Protoss because you cannot have a complete wall at the natural. Like the back then where people were playing on a Chakra's Temple, they had some type of a terrain that was not letting them to have a complete wall there. So yeah, I guess players are right now ready. We're gonna be moving to game number 2, Action versus Shuttle on Vermeer.
여기서 게임을 시작합니다.
Spawning location in the top right, the blue Zerg. This is Action. And the other side of the player spawning location in the top left, the purple Protoss. That is Shuttle. And we're going to be seeing a different position here. Horizontal matchup.
Alright. Now, I think Vermeer, this map isn't really favored for Protoss. What do you think about it?
It's not a favorite map for Protoss, you're saying?
Yeah, it's not a favorite map for Protoss.
Well, I heard about this by Mini's stream, because he was kind of whining about how you cannot do the photon cannon rush at the natural.
Ooh, right.
And I don't really mind about the photon cannon rush, but he just whines too much and I don't like Mini.
Alright.
Because he's the guy who only does 12 Nexus against Terran anyway.
Yeah, Terrans don't like 12 Nexus builds. And Shuttle, I think he has prepared a gateway opener for this game, because he's not scouting with his first probe. This is definitely going to be a 10 gate opener. That's going to be gateway at 16 seconds for 10 gateway. That's not bad.
Great intel to what we just heard by Legoman, and we see Action is gonna be doing a 12 hatchery opening, and I find this 12 hatchery is just gonna be an overwhelming macro game for Action than Shuttle, because Shuttle started off with the gateway opening, and if he does not harass with his first Zala really well, then there's just way too much of a larva advantage that Action will be having with this 12 hatchery and a heavy macro playstyle.
Nice drone micro. Almost gets off the probe's shield. And we have a spawning pool. Alright, now Shuttle, because Shuttle did a 10 gate opener, it's hard for the Zealot to harass the Zerg main. I think Shuttle is just going to use his Zealots to harass the third hatchery of Zerg.
So he will be
we gotta see. Yeah, I think he will be sending his Zealots to the third base of Zerg.
Okay, we can see the first Zealot is right now moving. Let's see whether he's gonna be going inside of Action's main base or to his third expansion.
Ooh, but judging from the probe movement by Shuttle, I think he's going to send it to the Zerg main because he's trying to hit the drones with his probes, which.
So you're saying he wanted to
Yeah,
lower down the HP as much as possible so he can two-shot every single drone at the last second. So now
Action, drilling his drones. Ooh, what a nice drone drill. But I'm not sure about this. He just literally drilled all of his drones, which is a lot of loss of mining time.
But I think it's still worth up trying to lower down the Zealot, and none of the one Zergling will be taken down. Second Zealot is also there at the natural. Shuttle is finally putting down the simulator before Forge. So I find the Forge is somewhat slow, but I guess still good for him because his first Zealot kind of pays him off and delayed that action's Zergling timing. But if I try to remember how exactly Action was playing in round up 24, he was taking down he was taking down Bingsu, Horang 2 with his Zergling speed opening, and I wonder where he spent his 100 Vespin gas earlier, whether it was a Zergling speed or the lair attack.
Oh wait, did he already use the 100 gas on Zergling speed?
I'm not sure. Okay, he used those 100 Vespin gas for the lair attack on the way, so this time he won't be doing a Zergling rush.
Yeah, it was lair first, definitely. Alright, let's look at the game now. So Shuttle lost a Zealot and a probe. So he doesn't have any information on the Zerg. He doesn't know what the Zerg is doing. Whether it's a speed Ling all-in, or a Hydra all-in, or just a standard lair play. So Shuttle might feel very uncomfortable right now.
But
so he just has to stay blind until he gets his Corsairs.
I still like how he delayed his photon cannon as much as possible here. And with that 150 Vespin gas, he just had a Shuttle will be getting the Stargate immediately. I would like to see some maybe either set up a Dune or +1 attack on the way immediately, but he's still not getting the +1 attack at this 5-minute mark of the game.
Alright, but Shuttle has his one Zealot hidden in the map, and he's moving it right now. And he's sending those 5 Zealots at the same time. So this might be a deadly attack to the Zerg, but we have Lings bypassing, running by the Protoss base. Alright, 4 Zerglings, but does Action have the right amount of Lings to defend this 5 Zealot?
Well, there are 5 Zealots, and another Zealot will be attacking at the 3rd expansion, so he's trying to draw the attention as much as possible, but those Zealots are doing such a great job.
This is a good fight.
Yeah, none of the Zealot has taken down, so this is really looking great for Shuttle. Action needs to do something about it. I mean, a lot of Zealots have such a great HP remaining.
1 drone kill. Ooh, with a nice drone drill. 2 drones go down. Ooh. Oh, 3? Does he lose 4? Oh, no. 4 is huge.
I think this game is somewhat going to be tilted on the Action side because he doesn't have any additional macro hatch right now. I mean, he does have the Spartak. He's spending all his money on somewhere. He used those gas. I think he might just going to go for Mural in here with just a single gas.
Does Action have any hatcheries? Besides 3 hatcheries? He needs to save the Corsair.
Well, I see him, he's mining his second, he just started off the second gas at the 3rd expansion, so this might be 3 hatch Mura all in from in this position. Oh, never mind.
Ooh, a double Hydralisk then. So that's why Action didn't have any additional hatcheries. We had a double Hydra then.
Well, that is really ridiculous to see how he has the double Hydra then at the
it's interesting
at his 3rd place, and now Shuttle. He saw there was a double Hydra then at the 3rd expansion. So now this is the time for Shuttle. He will be cutting off all those pro production to keep all those cannon up on time. He's adding mass cannon at the natural, but Hydralisks are already moving out on the map, and we have to know the range upgrade and the speed upgrade will be finished at the same time.
Right. Will these photon cannons be in time? Alright, the upgrades for Hydralisk didn't finish yet. I think Shuttle can defend this.
Yeah, Shuttle is just relying on single gateway. Has decent amount of Zealot and 7 cannon. I think he might gonna defend this really well here.
Wow, that was an excellent scout by Shuttle. That second Corsair scout was so good.
And we see the +1 just now finishes for Shuttle here. And the Corsair is just keep turning around. We'll be losing one, but he got lots of intel. He has been picking up a lot of intel there at the natural and the third expansion at the same time. Okay, that Forge will be taken down. Pretty sure that was an armor upgrade.
Yeah, I think +1 is finished because it's already 8 minutes.
Double Forge.
Double Forge.
Yeah, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I would like to ask you a question. A lot of Protoss player on ladder or even other pro gamer level Protoss players, they even if they lose the Forge at the natural, some players, most of the players do not like to go for double Forge. What is the reason behind?
Well, because if you go double Forge, you give some time for the Zerg, so which means that Zerg can recover from now on. But if you go single Forge, you don't need to spend the gas, so which means you have more army. So you can kill the Zerg earlier. But if you go for double Forge, Zerg might just recover from here.
But the thing I do not understand about just relying on a single Forge would be like the time for Protoss would be attacking would be having some gun, and once you have those gun ready, that's the time when you have the +1 armor kicks in, and that's the 1-1 upgrade timing. Why not just have 2-1 upgrade with the gun and the Knight Templar?
Oh, so you mean building the second Forge earlier?
Right.
I see.
Maybe because I'm a Terran player that really needs to rely on like double armory and then double eBay.
Well, if you go for double Forge too early, you don't have enough Corsairs to defend the Muta Scourge combo like this. Like right now, what we have here.
Yeah, those Muta.
Yeah, this is what's happening if you go for double Forge too early. You don't have those Corsairs to defend those Mutas.
Well, I don't think this is the double Forge problem because Shuttle was not making the additional Corsair after making first 2 Corsairs.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, I mean, you can why not just have one less High Templar for just having double Forge with the +1 attack, +2 upgrade.
Right, that's true. Well, just one less High Templar. Gotta think about it.
Yeah, that's just my personal opinion about why not just go for double Forge if you lose a single Forge by the Hydralisk. No, but I think the optimization is just kind of falling apart for Shuttle here. I mean, Shuttle had this game, but
yeah, I thought the Shuttle had this game. He defended the double Hydra Den so well, built some nice photon cannons, but he decided to not make Corsairs, so he dies to Mutas now. And Zerg already has 4 drones, 6 hatcheries, and even his +1 air upgrade done.
Yeah, those Corsairs not gonna be doing such a great job. None of the cannons are up. These mass pro will be taken down by the Mutalisk. Every single pro will be going down. And the main base, what do you have? You have a Archon. Okay, Archon.
Oh no, this is looking terrible for Shuttle. He lost like 20 pros now.
Yeah, the supply count is definitely not a favor towards the Shuttle.
Yeah. Yeah, what an interesting game by Action.
This game is just not looking great for Shuttle, even though he was having such a great position in the early stage.
And I'm pretty sure Shuttle is confused now with what's going on. He saw the double Hydralisk Den, and he defended it well. He didn't die to it, but he's now dying to Mutalisks.
I guess he
confusing.
I guess he wasn't expected of this Mutalisk switch immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the typical Zerg where you can just do anything. Whenever you have 3 gas Muta, 3 gas Zerg, they can do anything. You can go for Hydra Den, like Hydralisk or Mutalisk, and yeah, typical playstyle right now we're seeing. If Action, if this game was played by Hero, Queen, or Soma, they would have been just go for their tech only. They are not interested of having triple evolution chamber right now. How Action is doing. Action is not thinking about ending the game with lurker playstyle. He's going for hive tech immediately right here.
Ooh. More drones coming out. And Shuttle is just stacking up his army with double forge.
That is a lot of drone being transferred.
Yeah. But he keeps getting harassed by these mutas because he doesn't have any air support. More probes die. Another cannon goes down. Man, he keeps losing probes to these mutas. It's painful.
Yeah, those mutalists are just doing such a great job. And I guess this is the weak part where you do not go for Corsair.
Yeah.
And you just don't have any advantage in this type of game here. And now triple evolutions are on the way for the 111 upgrade, or I should say 112 upgrade.
Alright, Protoss players, this is why you need Corsairs. This is the exact reason why you need Corsairs to defend these mutas. Oh man, Shuttle is just painful.
Yeah, Shuttle
taps out.
That was a brilliant and freestyle, as you mentioned before we go into the game.
Yeah.
And Action was just absolutely playing really smart there, making a Shuttle confused about this game.
Shuttle is so confused.
Yeah.
He did a nice attack with his 6 zealots, and he killed a lot of drones, and he saw the double Hydra Den with his second scout, and he defended it well. But he died to mutalisks. I think that's the confusing part. How does Action have 6 mutas?
Well, if I try to remember by looking at the minimap that game, he was mining the second gas.
Yeah, he was.
But he was not getting the third gas though. But he was still able to afford his money for having 6 mutalisks in that time. Maybe the time where Action started to pick up some Corsair with Scourges, and he kind of realized Shuttle was not making additional Corsairs and decided to switch over to Muta, and that was a really brilliant move here. And we'll be looking at this winners match momentarily. I think we might gonna go for the commercial break of Hot 6 by Enter the Rain, Castor Park, and Castor Lee. We'll be talking about all those Hot 6 commercial. So I guess as you mentioned, you mentioned that Vermeer is not a favorite map towards the Protoss, but he was having such a great position. He was making he was making the scenario really well there.
I think he built too many photon cannons. I think he built too many cannons.
Too many
cannons. Yeah, usually Protoss players get really scared if you see double Hydra Den, because you automatically assume that Zerg is doing a Hydra all-in. But Action actually only got like 6 or 5 Hydralisks, right? I think I only saw 5 or 6.
I think he made more than 5 or 6 because...
Oh, really?
I think he did, but he wasn't actually attacking the gateway nor forge.
Yeah, he only destroyed the forge. But still, Shuttle built like 7 photon cannons, right?
Yeah, he built 7 cannons.
Yeah, I think he over-defensed that one.
No, in my opinion, I think 7 cannon was the right decision making, but skipping the Corsair with the +1 air weapon might be the reason. I mean, yeah,
I'm not sure about that.
If I were him, I would still go for Corsair, because you will never know whether Zerg is going to be switching over to Muta in late game.
Yeah,
or
that's the Zerg. Zerg can do anything he wants.
Yeah, a lot of Protoss players do not like to make mass Corsair against Hydra opening. I mean, I'm not saying you need to have like 11 Corsairs. Why not just keep having +1 with the 6 Corsair as a fixed number, and in order to like stop Scourges or maybe the Muta switch and the mid-game switches. Or even you can actually pick up some of the Overlord as well with the +1 6 Corsairs.
Yeah, you definitely need at least some Corsairs to pick off those Overlords.
Yeah, I think that was a greedy move, like just relying on 2 Corsairs maximum and not keeping them alive.
Mm-hmm. So some Protoss, excellent Protoss pro gamers, when they see Zerg on lair, they build at least 4 Corsairs with +1 air upgrade, or not. At least 4.
Yeah, we can.
Last time I checked, I'm pretty sure that Bisu does that.
Mm-hmm. And we see Kester Park is just getting all excited after drinking the Vital Energy drink or Energy Sports drink, whatever that is called. It's made out of plastic, so plastic bottle. So I'm gonna be assuming it's gonna be a sports drink.
Wait, so you're saying that plastic bottles are any energy drink bottles?
Sports drink bottle.
Oh,
I never gotten to see the
yeah,
plastic
true. I think
bottle with energy drink.
I think you're right. I think every energy drinks are made up of plastic bottles.
Alright, we're gonna be going to the commercial break. We'll be coming back soon after this 5-minute break.
넥스의 그 김정준 회장 알지? 넥스 창업한 사람. 뭐 은혜가 게임 경험대가 있냐? 그거 같아서 뭐라고요? 벌써 몇년 나이인데 이렇게 하는 일이
Alright, welcome back, and we're gonna be moving into this winner's match of this round of 16 Group B. That is going to be Rush versus Action. And I'm excited to see how well Rush is going to be performing because I lost to Action 5-9 on spot match.
5-9 is, are you sure?
That was about 2 days ago or 3 days ago.
Oh, whoa. What happened to Rush's cam?
It's the thing when your table is shaking because the webcam is top of your table. Like they have the stand, but you know, whenever you're just moving around your mouse, like you know, a lot of professional gamers, like every game different genre has like different positioning of your arm set.
Yeah.
If you're playing StarCraft, like StarCraft players, they always have their wrist on their table,
right?
And they just move around with their wrist. So that's the time when the monitor and your table is pretty much shaking.
Oh, and Rush seemed kind of upset about it. I wonder why.
Yeah, anyways, we'll be moving into this winner's match. That is going to be Action versus Rush on Eclipse. And let's see how they're going to be played. And we see Rush pick the red color. Interesting.
Yeah.
And first
Rush
of all,
with lead.
Spawning location, the top right, the yellow Zerg, this is Action. And spawning location, the bottom left, the red Terran, this is Rush. And we're seeing on a 2-player map. And we know Rush is the type of player who's really good at playing on Eclipse because he's the one of the Zerg player who's good at using the science vessel to delay Zerg's 4th gas as much as possible.
In this map, it's definitely really hard for the Zerg to get his 4th gas. So we'll see how Rush delays that 4th gas.
And that will be the main key of this TVZ on Eclipse. We'll be seeing when I played against Action was actually doing lots of 3 hatchery opening of taking the 3rd base, the outside base. And I wonder if he's gonna be doing the same thing how he was doing it on the spawn matches. And we see the first orb alert is standing towards the bottom middle. So that will be about 6 o'clock, so he won't be able to get hit by the Marine.
Right, so Rush didn't prepare any 8 Brax build for today. He is just doing the standard barracks double opener. And in Eclipse, Terran usually does this supply depot and barracks SimCity to block his ramp. I mean to block his natural entrance.
Natural choke.
Yeah, natural choke.
And finally we get to see Action putting down the hatchery, and we have to take a look at here whether he's spending those money for additional larvae or just go for a pull into gas immediately.
And a 12 scout by Rush, but he is actually steering it to a different direction so that it doesn't get spotted by the Overlord.
So that is
interesting move. Yeah.
And there's also one thing that we have to be knowing about Action's playstyle right now, that is he's not doing the drone scout. He's doing 12 hatchery, 11 pull into 10 gas, but he skipped the scouting drone. So with that, without doing the scouting drone, you have more income with this 11 pull with the 10 gas. And if he's queuing up more worker over here at this 13 with the 13 supply or 14 supply, I have a feeling he's not interested of going for outside 3 base. He will be just putting down the inside 3 base, aka we call it 18 hatchery at the main base.
So it's just a standard 2 hatch layer. Rush building his refinery. I think it's going to be the same build as he did against GGaemo. The engineering bay is going to go up right now.
Here's the one thing that I was always curious about. A lot of Zerg players were saying whenever Terran is doing the T-Rex Academy against the in-base 3 hatchery, that's the time Zerg loses a lot of resource for putting down additional sunkens before getting the getting the 6 middles, 8 middles on time. And yeah, this is what I'm talking about, the 18 hatchery at the end base.
We have 18 hatchery, but he's hitting it on his natural.
Yeah,
and will this SCV go to the natural and see that? I don't think so, because it only has 15 HP. Right, 5 HP. If you just go down there, you can see it, but he couldn't see the third hatchery.
And he won't be seeing the third hatchery at the main base, but we see he knows this is not going to be some sort of like a Hydra Den into a lurker opening. We see Action immediately putting down a Spire Tech on the way, and Rush is getting the +1 immediately over here. And I was having some discussion with Light, and Light said eBay first is bad.
Ooh, why?
I'm not sure. He said if you ever do the eBay build, then Zerg can just pretty much do whatever they want with the first 7 mutalists and just pick some SCV.
Yeah, that is true.
And just ignore the missile threat and just try to pick up the worker as much as possible. That is somewhat true, but I mean, that still happens even if you go for T-Rex Academy.
Yeah,
anyways.
exactly.
Well, but I know Light is much better player than I am, so I'll just listen whatever he has with his opinion about it. But Rush has a different opinion than Light here. He likes to go for +1 attack, and he's removing all those SCV from the refinery.
All right, 7 Muta is on the way. 7 Muta and a creep colony. So Action must feel really nice here because he didn't build any Sunkens. Ooh, and a 7 Muta evolution chamber. This is what we call the crazy Zerg. And
oh, it's on
yeah,
it's on position that he can see the evolution chamber.
Yeah. Look at that scan timing. He scanned Zerg base on 5 minutes 40 seconds. I think that's the best timing to scan the Zerg base, right?
That's the time when the middles are popping out. So I would say, yeah. That's about right here, and we see.
I gotta remember that 5 minutes 40.
Yeah, there are 6 mutas now, 7 muta. That's the magic number of taking down every single SCV one by one.
Right. 2 SCVs go down. 3, 4.
I hate this in
every Temperlates hate this.
You can't really do anything about it. You cannot have your Marines sitting behind the mineral line.
Right. Oh man, Rush just lost like 7 SCVs. 8? 9? Ooh, this is painful.
Yeah, Rush did lose a lot of SCV there, and Action is just droning up really hard here. I don't see factory being started at all.
Yeah, Rush doesn't have the resources to start it. It is generally said that with your first 7 mutalisks, if you kill at least 6 XCVs, the game is favored for the Zerg. And Action just got like 10 or 9 SCVs, so this is definitely a good game for Action.
And we also know he didn't lose any of a muta while he's doing the middle assessment. Rush is trying to do something about it, but he's just having some tough time, and I think Action is prepared for some type of like a crazy Zerg opening here. He's putting down the evolution. He got the evolution chamber really fast in the early stage, and he's also putting down the Queen's Nest at the front of the Sunken. And that Queen's Nest is really useless anyways. But if you're putting down the Queen's Nest front of the Sunken colony, you can actually buy some time when Terran is trying to bust the natural here.
Yeah, definitely. Another harassment on the Terran's base. Get some Marines and a turret. And more SCVs. But still, as a Zerg, you need your third gas. And this third gas is denied again.
Yeah, third gas will get denied, but however, it's just so painful to watch how these mutalisks are just picking up the SCV one by one, ignoring all those Marine. I mean, none of the mutalisks has died.
Yeah, true. There are some weak 5 mutas, but as long as you keep them alive, they will regenerate.
Yes, some Zerglings are popping out. +1 armor should be kicking in. I think Action is waiting for... He's waiting for the +1 armor, the Zergling upgrade, so he can pretty much start eating up the Marine at the center of the map. And he's making a lot of Zerglings, and Rush is hesitating. He just finally...
And Rush knows it. I think Rush knows it. He's kind of trying to retreat his Marine forces. Yep, he's doing it. He's retreating his forces, and he wants to join this army, but I think Action is trying to stop that.
Yeah, those Zerglings are not too many so far, but once Rush will be merging those M&M in the middle of the map like that, he will be having the big bio ball over here.
Yeah, true. That was a nice retreat by Rush. If he just stayed there, Action would have got those Marines, but he didn't. So I think the game is now looking not so bad, not too bad for Rush.
Yeah, Action is starting to make some decision making whether he wants to eat up the M&M or whatnot, but we see the science facility is already on the way, and we see Rush is getting the second eBay really fast. That's his natural. Defiler mount, and not sure what the strategy is, but I see lots of square box at the natural. I would like to see if when the spectator is showing that. And that's a lot of them. Mira just picking up some Marine.
Alright, so even though Zerg has good upgrades, Zerg doesn't have a third gas until now. So if Rush can just stop this third gas, he might be able to just win this game.
Yeah, Rush is just gonna be making a decision making here to take down the base at the 5 o'clock, but Action is already taking another base at the 12 o'clock, so I think that's gonna be an okay position. But the M&Ms are kind of split in half, and now I think Action has about three groups of army. Mutals are somewhat out of position. Mutals are out of position.
Mutals wasn't fighting there, and I think Action just lost this fight. Does he?
Oh, he managed to eat all those M&M, but the muta count has gone down to 5, and 2 of them are dangerously low HP.
So what do you think about this trade, Scan?
What about the game?
What do you think about this trade?
The trade was definitely a favor towards to, I would say, Rush in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree too. Russia's got a lot of mutas.
Yeah, Russia's playing passive here.
He already has a huge bio ball with 2 vessels already.
Yeah, some defiler, not sure what that intention is for, but he will be bringing a single defiler at the top side. 2 vessels will be moving up. I think he wants to eradicate those mutalists, but let's see.
Oh, he's saving it. He's saving it. Yep, I think he's saving it for the Ultralas and Defilers.
Yeah,
Rush is going to attack on his +2 timing. Ooh, and he just uses it.
Yeah, more vessels are coming out, and Action is not reacting to his muta. Okay, he finally realized it. He did lose 2 muta by the irradiate. 1 single Darkstorm will be buying some time. Hold position. Hey, that's an interesting move by Action there. With those 2 Zergling, with the single Darkstorm, just stops all the M&M.
Darkstorm overpowered. Right, Zerg already has his +2 Carapace upgrade, and let's see what Rush has. These 2 Ultras on Rush's natural.
Yeah.
This was a good harass, I guess.
Yes, that was a great harassment, as Legoman mentioned, but not much of a. I feel like he's wasting the Ultralis. I think he should be saving that Ultralis. Yeah, he should be. He should just run away from those M&M, because that single Ultralis can be very useful in late game if you just keep them staying alive. But the vessel count is really huge already at the 30-minute mark. I didn't expect he would be having about 6 vessels over here at the 30-minute mark of the game. And Action is finally saturating his 3rd base, but the saturation is still not done yet, like fully. And Action is just gonna be using the Darkstorm. He just keeps running away.
Yeah, and Rush is just popping out this game. His production is crazy this game. He already has 8 barracks and he is just non-stop producing marines and vessels.
If someone just came by and watching this game, oh, this game looks even. But if people who have people probably not gonna be believing that Rush lost like 10 workers in the early stage by the Mutalist harassment.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And he's keeping up the game like this well. It's just insane how well his late game potential is.
Right. His TVZ is just... He's a mastermind of TVZ. You gotta consider that this Rush lost 10 SCVs.
Ooh,
close.
That
very
was
close.
very close. More M&Ms are moving up, but Action does not have an expansion. But if somehow Action managed to save that the 4th base at the bottom right side and connects the Nidus Canal, that's just gonna be a one dangerous game scenario where he's just letting Zerg to have 4 guys. Yeah, there's a Defiler already.
Oh, and Rush is going through the third hatchery. Does he get the Nidus? Oh, it was so close. Oh, but he didn't get it.
He got the Nidus Canal, but
there aren't any reinforcements.
Okay, that's a one nice Dark Swarm. Hold position.
Ooh, and Rush still doesn't have a 3rd command center.
Yeah, this is...
Right, time is ticking for the Zerg. If Zerg gets the 4th gas, Zerg just automatically wins this game. It's all about the 4th gas.
Well, that is true as you mentioned, but we still have to have a hope that he has a lot of vessel here.
He does.
He will be using... He's a master of a science vessel. He's really good at using the science vessel, but he keeps getting irradiated. The Defiler and Ultralist, everything is getting irradiated. The Mutalist is just gonna be doing some work.
3 vessels got plagued, but I think Rush is going to save them by repairing them, like we saw before. And Action already has his +3. Does Terran have his +3 as well?
Well, I don't think so, but we see the +2 melee upgrade is done for Zerg, and I find it really OP with this Ultralist having +2 upgrade, because every single upgrade that Ultralist gets with the melee upgrade, it gets bonus 3 attack damage. And
right.
And with that +2 attack already right now he has, it just pretty much cancels out every single armor upgrade that a Terran player has done. Okay, this is right now seeing 2 upgrades done, but +3 upgrade is still not done yet for Rush.
But did Action forget his Ultra Speed upgrade? The Ultras are still slow. Oh, now it's done. Now it's done. Alright, so how many Ultras does Action have right now? Only 2? Is that all?
I think he might have some at the 3rd expansion, but he has been making those Defiler everywhere.
Yeah. Alright, we have 2 here. And because Action has made Defilers, Scourge, and Ultras all together, he doesn't have a large amount of Ultras.
Yeah, these Ultralists is just so strong. I mean, he just brought a single group of army with just 3 Ultralists, and 2 groups of Marine just died. Just because of the 3 Ultralists, because of the +2 attack upgrade.
Damn. Alright, every day it goes down onto those 2 Ultras.
Yeah, I find Rush's tempo seems a bit slow in my opinion. I don't find he's out of shape. It's just the playstyle with this the map. It just doesn't fit to him really well against the Action's playstyle, where he just sat with having upgrade and putting mass sunken at the natural and just picking up the SCB every single time at the natural. And yeah, he's just starting to fall apart. I mean, Action has been keeping up the supply really well with the 110 supply, and Rush's supply count has gone down to 140.
Alright, but Rush still has his mass marine bio. He still didn't lose it. Oh, what is this?
The physics lab has been spotted by the fourth Zergling. I think he wanted to switch over to battle cruisers, but it's now all spotted. Vessels are using irradiate every single location one by one. We hear lots of scans. I don't think that's a GG scan yet, but we see two vessels are moving towards the top side to use the irradiate and the defiler and the ultralisk at the same time, so that was a good one.
As long as Rush keeps his Marine Death Ball and science vessels, I think Rush still has hope. Even though the Zerg has four gas, Rush still has a lot of science vessels to keep taking out those ultras and defilers.
Oh, that's a very interesting move with the D matrix on a single battle cruiser.
Yeah.
But now, here are the Scourge.
Oh, that sport colony is very annoying.
Yeah, those are Ooh, Scourges will be taking down those battle cruiser immediately.
Rush on Zerg natural. Wait, but Action doesn't have any defilers? Oh, it just got out. Oh, that was so close.
Yeah, not sure about those D matrix on a single vessel, but the Mutalisks are gonna be dying. They're gonna be dying. And
Just got two vessels.
That's a lot of eminent force are moving left and right, but Rush cannot do anything about it because the Spore Colony, Defiler using Darkstorm Plague on a single vessel. I mean, it's just the game slowly turns into Action's favor and the late game potential. He's finally using some irradiate on the 5 o'clock here, but he does have a Defiler. Okay, he just used the Darkstorm.
But still, I think Rush still has a chance. Action doesn't have a lot of gas still, and he doesn't have a lot of ultralisks. Ooh, but what is this? Wow. I thought that Terran's was going to win that fight, but Zerglings are just way too strong.
Yeah, that 3-3 upgrade of the Zergling is definitely stronger than a 3-3 Terran Bio upgrade because of the Adrenaline upgrade. And those bases right now, Action has been taken at the bottom side. I mean, in my opinion, I mean, Rush should not be letting Zerg to have 5th gas in order to keep up this game alive, but now Rush trying to go for a break once again, but Defiler is now out once again.
Ooh, no Marines on Rush's third base. It's vulnerable to Zerglings and Ultras. He needs to protect that third base to keep this game going.
Yeah, that harassment is just gonna be a huge damage to Rush's eco here. These eminent balls just kept moving around, but he's not earning that much of a benefit. I mean, he wants to use those irradiate on the Defiler, but Defiler just gonna be taking all those Nidus and just shift it to the every single different minimap.
Oh no, look at Zerg supply now. It's almost the same as Terran. But still, Rush still has his Marine Death Ball. Oh, but his 4th gets denied by these small pack of Zerglings and Ultras. Damn.
Yeah, I think Rush has done it. He's still not lifting up his command center. His command center is gone. Rush cannot keep up his game.
Oh, he taps out.
So, that is impressive. How strong Action was. I mean, he was doing 3 hatchery build against me. I guess he learned his lesson. 3 hatchery build didn't work out so well for him, and he decided to do this some type of weird crazy Zerg playstyle with the Defiler play. I mean, he didn't use Lurker.
We didn't see a single Lurker at all at this game.
That was a brilliant. He's really smart, talented Zerg player. I mean, Rush, he's gonna be having some pressure here, making some mistake there against Action. Hopefully he's checking out the replay. Oh, the second map is gonna be the butter too.
What I think is, if Rush actually stalled that Zerg attack for at least like a minute or two, I think Rush could have got that game because the Zerg gas depletes at the same time, and Zerg only has 2 gases, right? Because his natural and his main depletes. So, as long as Rush has his Marine Death Ball and Science Vessels, he could have got that game, I think. If he could have just protected his third and fourth base well. But he failed to, so I think that's why he gave up the game.
Yeah, looks like players are ready. We're gonna be moving into game number well, it's the second game of this best of 3. Action versus Rush on Butter. Alright, spawning location in the bottom right, the gray Zerg. This is Action. And the other side of the player spawning location, the top right, the red Terran. This is Rush. Not sure why he's picking red color, but I guess he wants to be a copycat of Light.
Really? You want to use the word copycat?
But anyway, we are seeing some weird Overlord Scout pattern.
Oh, is that weird?
I find it weird.
So how should he send it then?
Normally I see lots of Zerg players just immediately send their Overlord all the way to the 11 o'clock side and then maybe start turning around so they can start seeing Terran's natural at the end. But the SCV is now finally moving out to the natural, or maybe at the entrance of the choke. Okay, we see he's building a depot.
Ooh, interesting placement. Is this going to be a factory opener?
It might be the factory opener because we have seen Beast doing 4-pull against Barracks in the round of 24. Right. And a lot of Terran players have learned the lesson that if you're building a depot and a barracks at the natural, and if you get 4-pulled, then you die immediately.
Wait, do you just die to 4-pull if you build your depot on the natural?
Most likely yes, but you just need to have some nice good luck with SCV drill and try to kill those Zergling.
Oh, I see. So you just need God SCV micro.
Right.
Alright, another 12 hatch opener for Action. And do we have a refinery going up yet? No, we don't. So this is just a standard barracks double opener, but Rush decided to build it inside his base.
So this is going to be the Rax expansion by Rush, and I might understand why Rush did this build, because if Action ever intends to go for 9-pull or 4-pull, Rush can just build a second barracks or the command center at the entrance so he can have a complete wall.
Oh, I see.
So it's kind of having a less risk of taking an expansion against 4-pull.
Oh, and he now lifted the barracks to on his natural choke to actually block it.
Yeah, because as with the scouting SCV, he's getting all the intel. He knows what exactly Action is doing, and we know Action. I mean, look at his overlord placement. He's not interested in checking out Rush's natural at all.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay, we see the second barracks is already going up by Rush. Rush is not interested of keep doing the scout with the first SCV. He'll be swapping with the full HP SCV.
Action hasn't scouted the Terran base at all.
Right.
Action is just like, I know what you're gonna do. You're not going to 8-Rex me.
Well,
he's just now sending a single Zergling.
Well, it could be that he knows Rush's playstyle so well that he knows Rush won't be playing mech anyway. So he's not interested of checking out natural over here. Those 4 Zerglings are doing some great work denying the scouting for a long time. Academy already started on the way, but we see...
Ooh, more Zerglings on the way.
That is definitely additional Zergling, but I have to take a look at the eggs. If those eggs are making Zergling, then that's a sign that he's gonna be moving out soon.
A Speedling. Is this an all-in?
Most likely it is going to be the all-in.
But still, Rush has done the 2 Rax Academy build, so he might have enough Marines, but does he have enough Marines to stop this? Oh no.
Well, he does have decent amount of SCB, but Rush misclicked his SCB drill. He's not able to do the SCB drill.
He loses all of his Marines.
Oh my god, I've seen this somewhere.
Oh, this is another brutal game.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Zergling's on Rush's main base.
That wasn't the fire, but that was the Marine production from the barracks, and now these SCVs are all taken down. More Zerglings are coming. The reinforcements is coming. Rush is just gonna be getting. It's just gonna be tapping out.
Damn, I think Rush is just disappointed about this game.
So that was a good play by Action, I would say. I mean, that was a complete blind all-in. I mean, he didn't have his Overlord at the natural to see.
Right.
Well, his Zergling saw there was a barracks at the natural, but he didn't get that much of an intel.
What a play by Action. What a play.
Yeah, Action is one of the Zerg players. He kind of likes to play very spicy.
Doesn't scout at all. Doesn't even send his Overlord to the Terran base, and just Zergling all just does the Zergling all in.
Yeah, that was very powerful here, and I think we will be moving into the winners interview, and let's hear what our players say. So that was the ASL Season 13 Round of 16 Group B. The first player who will be advancing into Round of 8. That will be Action. Congratulations. Thank you. And since you've been getting eliminated in the round of 24 that often, or not participating in an ASL, we weren't expecting you to play so well in this round of 16 today. So he's talking about the group nomination rush that he will be picking Action, and he was kind of expecting Rush will be picking him anyway, and he was showing how confident he was. So what kind of mindset and how did you decide to prepare for this game? So he's talking about the game number 1. He wanted to play something very greedy without doing any drone scout, and he just wanted to show how his strength of his crazy Zerg play style. And second game, he wasn't really caring about Rush's playstyle. Like, he knows whether he will be going for +1 really fast or 2-Res Academy anyway. So he decided to do some bling all in there. Just worked out really well there. We would like to talk about the game number 1 as well too. He played a double Hydraless then, and it showed some Hydraless into Mirrorless. So Action is saying that he wasn't like whatever he was actually prepared while he was doing some practice game with his partner. He was saying all those plans that he was practicing, it wasn't working out so well. So now once he was at this offline stage or started to think about what he should be doing with his plan, he decided to play some freestyle. He wasn't really caring about his plan anymore. He wanted to play with his feeling. So any last word? And Action is saying that it's been a long time that he hasn't been playing on an offline, so he knows fans are waiting. He's kind of proud. He feels happy that he showed great games on this ASL. So he wants to say thanks to Calm. We've been running lots of StarCraft University content on Africa. He has been supporting Action for the whole time. He's appreciating him so much. And he's also saying thanks to his university members. So he's kind of happy how a lot of people are actually having like the strong bond with other people, with his university members. And thank you for the fans, and thank you for the practice partners. I'm very excited to see you in round of 8, and thank you for the interview. Congratulations once again. Thank you. And that was the interview with Action. We are also going to be talking about the event. We have two events. ASL Season 13 event. The first event is Ask ASL. Go to ASL mainstream platform. Ask a question over there on the thread. And if your comment gets selected, you get the ASL mini humidifier. And we are also having the winner's prediction event. Whoever gets the winner prediction event correct, 2 people will get ASL mini humidifier. And we are excited to see some losers match and a decider match in the next couple minutes later on after the commercial break. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be coming back soon. Alright, we're back. We're back here with the losers match of this GGaemo versus... forgot who was in the losers section.
Shuttle.
Yeah, Shuttle. So GGaemo versus Shuttle. I'm excited to see how well GGaemo is going to be performing because we know he has been showing such a strong strength. His strength on against the Zerg versus Protoss matchup. And we saw Shuttle. He made a great scenario of the game, but he just got knocked out by the Mutalisk.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate game. And this is the game I've been waiting for. This is the matchup I have been waiting. GGaemo versus Shuttle.
Yeah, we're gonna be taking a look at the map here. Each player banning Revolver by GGaemo, Allegro by Shuttle. GGaemo, not sure how exactly he's gonna be played on Metaverse, but I know Metaverse is somewhat hard for all races except Zerg.
Oh, except Zerg.
Yeah, except Zerg. But
So
let's,
some Zerg players, on Metaverse, they've done the what is it called? Done the hatchery on the spawning point natural.
yeah, we can talk about that later, and we're gonna be moving to this losers match, GGaemo versus Shuttle on Metaverse. And spawning location in the top, bottom right, the blue Zerg, that is GGaemo. And spawning location in the top left, the red Protoss, that is Shuttle.
Cross spawn.
And this is a cross spawn matchup. And what were you saying about?
So a lot of Zerg players on Metaverse, they tend to build the hatchery, their third hatchery on the spawning point natural instead of the their nearest third base, so they can have their access to 8 minerals and 10 minerals, 10 mineral bases.
So you're saying having extra mineral field matters for who?
For Action, of course.
For GGaemo, you're saying?
For GGaemo, I'm sorry.
Well, I honestly don't know, but it also helps for Protoss to snowball in early stage too, because you have a lot of workers in the mid game, and you can actually have an extra gateway. Normally, if you're sitting on a 2 base, you make 8 gateway maximum and just try to produce a lot of army from 8 gateway. But since you're having another mineral field at the natural, you can have an extra gateway there.
Right, that is true, but so we gotta see what GGaemo has prepared now for today. And GGaemo has done the Overlord spawning pool build, just a standard build. In ZVP. I wonder why GGaemo didn't start with this 12 hatchery opener. I guess he just wants to play safe against Shuttle.
I don't know what exactly the... Oh, maybe I might know. If the spawning location was a vertical matchup, he can send the Zergling from 5 o'clock to 1 o'clock immediately, and kind of force Shuttle to put down photon cannon, or maybe even forge faster. Maybe that could be one of the reasons. But if it's not the vertical matchup, oh, that's just totally out of block. I'll just play safe and just a normal scenario, normal game scenario.
Yeah, nothing's too bad for the Zerg. Or for the Protoss.
And we see this is the Forge expand by Shuttle.
Shuttle actually kind of built his photon cannon a bit early, but doesn't really matter. Ooh, and he hit his scouting probe. So those 2 Zerglings missed that probe. And he finds it again.
Yeah, GGaemo is not interested in sending the Zergling because he saw the photon cannon was going up.
Alright. So this is what I mentioned. GGaemo is actually going to play the old type of Zerg. He's not going to build his third hatchery nearby his natural. He's going to build it here. He's getting ready for that intense macro Zerg.
So what is this about?
So I think GGaemo is going to build his 6th hatchery on the spawning point, and by doing that, he has a lot of access. He has access to a lot of resources, and that means a lot of Hydras, Zerglings, Mutas. So we're going to see some insane action by GGaemo.
Yeah, so far nothing is going crazy, but the photon cannon, just relying on a single photon cannon here by Shuttle, and we see GGaemo getting the layer tech on the way. He does have under Vesping gas for metabolic boost here too, so the metabolic boost is already on the way for GGaemo. Oh, but the probe got stuck by the lurker egg.
Yeah, the probe failed to click the mineral field, so it just got stuck there. And Shuttle just lost his scout to 2 Zerglings, which is not a very ideal situation. You generally don't lose your scout to 2 Zerglings.
That is absolutely true, but the Overlords are gonna be arriving at Shuttle's main base and also at the natural, but he will be missing the first Zealot moving out.
Oh, did he miss this first Zealot? Oh, now he sees it.
He sensed Zealot should have been coming at his 3rd expansion. He has a lot of experience about the Zerg versus Protoss, so of course we're not gonna be happy with that Wow, perfect number of having 4 Zergling to deal against.
Perfect timing of Zerglings.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta look at this fight. Kills 1 Zergling. Nice micro by Shuttle and by GGaemo. Ooh, and Zerg's Ling speed is already done. And this Zealot gets only 1 Zling.
Yeah, that is just not looking great.
Ooh,
for
a robotics facility.
So that is a very interesting one opening.
Yeah, that's an interesting opener. But notice how he has his +1 ground upgrade. So I think this is going to be a Zealot Reaver rush, maybe?
No, it's still, yeah, it is possible. I think I know what this is. Maybe he's just gonna be having the large number of the Corsair production, and he will be using the shuttle to take the 9 o'clock expansion later on. And while he's buying some time with the Corsair Reaver, he will be switching over to mass Zealot production with his 3 gas at the 9 o'clock base.
Alright, we don't have any Citadel of Aduns, so this is not going to be a Dark Templar drop, but it's going to be a Reaver tech.
Yeah, first Corsair is getting all the intel to second gas and
ooh.
Forgot that whether that was an evolution chamber or the Hydroden at the natural.
It was a den, Hydroless den.
So Hydroless den at the natural.
Hydroless den. And Shuttle fails to get any overlords. This is looking really good for GGaemo. Doesn't lose a single overlord to these Corsairs. And he might even get one with the other 2 Scourgers.
He's trying his best to micro his Scourge and a Scourge and a Corsair there. But he's saving that Corsair really well. Try to draw some attention with this 4 Zealot product pressure here. But GGaemo is not interested of going for Muta switches. He's just gonna be going over to Hydroless here with the +1 attack and a Sunken Colony.
Excellent micro by Shuttle there, saving that 1 Corsair. And let's look at this fight with Zealots. Oh, but Shuttle doesn't need to lose these Zealots here. He needs to back them off, right? Alright, so the thing is, because Shuttle didn't lose any of his Corsairs, he can move out with his Corsair Reaver. Because he has enough Corsairs to protect the Shuttle.
Yeah, this is a theme. Once you start mining the mineral food, you can take the 3 gas easily. But there's also the power generator at the 9 o'clock. You have to kill it before you take that island. And now Hydroless are here. Not sure whether he has the range upgrade, but ooh, he does get to see the river.
Alright, GGaemo has now confirmed that Shuttle has his Reaver tech. And we gotta see what Shuttle is going to do with his Reaver. Is he going to play it aggressively or defensively? We now have some Corsairs moving out. +1 finished. But I'm pretty sure GGaemo doesn't have his +1 air upgrade. Carapace upgrade. So these Corsairs do have a strong timing against Scourgers.
Yeah, that is definitely true about Corsairs are going to be doing some work, but he didn't pick up that much of an overlord so far, but the speed shuttle is finally done. Warping a Nexus at the third expansion at the 9 o'clock here. +1 Corsair.
Right. Corsairs and Shuttles moving out. I'm pretty sure this shuttle has 2 Reavers. We gotta see what these 2 Reavers can do against these mass Hydras. Oh, is it just 1 Reaver?
Not sure, but there's a first Reaver will be doing some damage still.
Yeah, it does some damage. Oh, he needs to save this Reaver. Alright, some decent damage done with the first Reaver. Oh, I guess he just left his other Reaver on his natural. Yeah, it's there to defend. Ooh, and 2 Dark Templars. This is interesting.
Ooh,
Reaver Dark Templar combo. Ooh.
Shuttle needs to be careful with his shuttle. He does have double shuttle, but
Yeah, definitely.
we are not thinking of the
Ooh.
borrowed Hydralisk.
Borrowed Hydralisks. But Shuttle doesn't really need to go here because GGaemo doesn't have his 6th hatchery, so he backs off.
Oh, he's coming
oh
in
no!
again.
Oh no! Shuttle needs to
Oh,
react.
no.
Oh, he loses all of his Reavers and his DTs.
Yeah, that is
Oh no!
just painful to watch out. Shuttle loses his 2 shuttles for free like that. Not sure how much of a damage still he did with the Reaver, but not much of a damage he has done.
All right, so this is a huge misplay by Shuttle because of his lack of information. Zerg didn't have his 6th hatchery going up, so Shuttle didn't really need to harass because he already has his 3rd base going. But Shuttle, because he didn't know that GGaemo has his 6th hatchery, he decides to go there and loses all of his shuttles and Reavers. So this was a huge loss by Shuttle. But still, the game is looking fine because he still has his 3rd base.
Yeah, lots of High Templars already, but not sure whether he has the Side Storm. Okay, there's the 1 Side Storm. And interesting to know that a Shuttle actually has 1-1 upgrade at 10 minute 50 seconds earlier. And now GGaemo, since he has defended the Shuttle harassment really well, he is transitioning into 4 base and making lurkers. Yeah,
but the thing is, Shuttle always has the chance to harass Zerg because he has his speed shuttle upgrade done.
Yeah, I still do not see the Queen's Nest nor preparing for the Hype Tech transition, but with that amount of army, and he brought...
Is this a drop? Oh, it is.
Oh. So that is going to be the 5 Overlord drop, but there are Mass Cannon with the High Templar being sitting at 9 o'clock.
This might be game changing. If GGaemo fails this drop, he is going to lose so many Hydras. And Shuttle is already prepared for this drop. He has his Side Storm ready and his Reaver ready. Ooh, it's not a Reaver, it's a High Templar.
Well, this Hydralisk drop did decent amount of damage, picking up some pro, taking down all those photon cannon when he
it did some damage.
Okay, loading up all those Hydralisk and try to run away from those Corsair.
Alright, if these Overlords just died in air, then it was a huge loss for GGaemo, but since it did drop and destroy some photon cannons and probes, it's a fair trade for both players.
Yeah, we don't see the Scarab damage upgrade is done, but we see that just by looking at the supply count, still playable for Shuttle, I would say, because since he's having that 3rd base at the 9 o'clock. But if he starts to get like giving time to GGaemo, where he's having 4 base mining, not sure how it's gonna be ending the game.
Yeah, definitely. And you also gotta take point that Shuttle's 3rd base has only 6 mineral fields, so he has relatively less resources than his other games. Oh, and this lurker drop is so good.
Every single harassment that GGaemo has been doing is just working out so well.
Yeah. I think GGaemo has excellent understanding of this map, just by that lurker drop. That looks so annoying for Shuttle. And Shuttle fails to harass with the Shuttle. Oh, and he loses the Shuttle mid-air. That is huge. I wonder what that Shuttle had. Wait, what? I think Shuttle just killed his own Zealot.
That can be a mistake, but we see once again triple evolution chamber upgrade by GGaemo.
Ooh, and GGaemo just moved all of his army to attack the Protoss base. Every single Zerg unit is advancing through the map. Yeah. And let's see if Shuttle can defend this.
I mean, this army is definitely strong, but I'm not sure about making this many Zergling against Protoss before Hype Tech. I know
Yeah, true.
GGaemo didn't get Hype Tech yet. He does have 900 Vesting Gas. He's starting to use those 900 Vesting Gas for something else. But these attack just didn't work out anything.
Yeah, this attack definitely didn't work out. GGaemo, does he have his hive ready yet? Ooh, this attack by Shuttle, I think is going to be deadly because it has 2 Reavers and a lot of Side Storms.
Yeah, I wonder how he's gonna be breaking it, but that's definitely a lot of good. I mean, his Zella count seems really, really low. Okay.
And Shuttle is not caring about taking a 4th base or even taking out that lurker drop harass. He is just moving through the map with his main army.
Because they're moving, some lurkers will be on a hold position. Later by some time, but Reaver combo. Haven't seen the Reaver good by Templar pressure for a long time.
Alright, we gotta... He needs to save the Reaver. He needs to save that Reaver.
Yeah, I mean...
Can Shuttle break this through?
I think he's gonna be breaking through this, breaking this natural because there's just too many gun. Too many gun, not much of a lurker at the natural here.
And he has a lot of Side Storms with the energy upgrade completed. And supply-wise, Shuttle has 80 more supply.
Yeah, I mean, decent amount of a gun against Hydralus right now GGaemo has is just looking great. I think Snow is gonna be really, really sad when he's watching this game because he lost to GGaemo.
Wow. Shuttle just breaking through GGaemo's natural with his huge death ball. This is an interesting game.
Yeah, Shuttle just played really, really well here. Another Reaver. Double Reaver harassment. Oh my god, that drone will be stacking. I think he clicked the mineral at the natural or somewhere. Yeah, GGaemo will be tapping out.
33 kills.
Yeah, that was an excellent play with the Corsair Reaver micro. We haven't gotten to see Corsair Reaver play for a decade.
Yeah. I was hoping to see some disruption webs as well, but no, I guess Shuttle just wanted to play ground army.
The Shuttle's on point now. GGaemo. He needs to do. I think he needs to change his playstyle. I guess his playstyle just doesn't really fit to his playstyle. I want to see him doing lurker, Hydralus lurker contain against Protoss, and he just kept containing the Protoss for a long time.
Like what he did against Snow. Well, I think GGaemo had a really nice game, but his attack on Shuttle was such a big mistake. He lost like 40 supply there, doing nothing to Shuttle's main army.
That could be it as he mentioned. But let's see what GGaemo has prepared for the next game. I wonder what map is going to be, and the map is going to be Butter. Butter. I haven't watched a PvZ on Butter. Can you please tell us some insight about Butter?
Right. So for Butter, Protoss has the hand because Zerg has a hard time setting up his lurkers to defend himself because Butter is such a a wide map for the Zerg. Has no ramps, has no chokes to defend his third. So Protoss has the favor of attacking the Zerg's bases with his Dragoons and High Templars.
Yeah, looks like players are ready. We're gonna be moving into game number 2 of this losers match. GGaemo versus Shuttle on Butter. And spawning location in the top right, the red Zerg, this is GGaemo. And spawning location in the bottom right, blue Protoss, that is Shuttle. So this type of map, like you're saying, the map is flat, not much of a high ground. So
Yeah.
it's favored towards the shuttle.
Yep, it is. Towards the Protoss.
Hmm.
Zerg has a very hard time defending his third and his fourth base because there, unlike other maps, there aren't any choke points or narrow entrances for the lurkers to defend well.
Well, that's good to hear. And now we see shuttle. We'll be putting on the pylon. Let's see what he's gonna be doing. Is he gonna be going for scout? And the answer is yes.
Pylon Scout.
And
Which might be a forge opener.
And I heard if you are doing the pylon scout, you can actually see what exactly the Zerg player is doing and just go for 13 Nexus or 14 Nexus.
Right. In a 2-player map, usually Protoss players do a forge scout when you want to do a forge opener, but Shuttle decided to do a pylon scout, so you can maybe do some harassment with the probe. And GGaemo starting with the Overlord spawning pool build.
Yeah, the probe harassment is definitely great here. Shuttle has been keeping all those money for something else. Is he going to be putting down the forge?
Yep, 12 forge.
Probe is trying to buy some time.
Can Shuttle harass this natural? Oh, it does once. Ooh, but he needs to keep that probe alive. And he does. Alright, so usually Zerg wants to build their natural, wants to build the hatchery on their natural, but some Protoss players have really good probe micro that they can't build a natural, but GGaemo actually did. So for this game, GGaemo doesn't feel so bad about this game.
Yeah, this game is kind of looking not too good for GGaemo, but I see something different opening by GGaemo. He literally start this main base gas before the third hatchery, so I have a feeling GGaemo, not sure what exactly he wants to do with this early gas before the third hatchery, but if he's able to take down the probe ASAP, then he might gonna go for metabolic boost.
Maybe, but I think GGaemo is just going to go for lair. GGaemo is not that type of the gamer who wants to all in and kill the Protoss. He's just like the safe. He's like the guy who wants to play safe. Ooh, and he gets that probe relatively early. I bet that's a lair. I'm pretty sure that's a lair.
Yeah, I would like to see what kind of tech GGaemo is preparing.
Yep.
There's a lair tech on the way. Cybernetic core as well.
Some Zerg players, when they kill the scout early, they can just go for the Zergling speed upgrade first and just kill the Protoss. But GGaemo decided to just go for the lair first as a safe opener.
Yeah, now we see Shuttle moving out with this his first Zealot, just like the earlier game earlier today. And GGaemo, not sure where his Spire is. Probably gonna be putting down the Spire at the main base momentarily.
Right, Shuttle is decided to move out his first Zealot, and it is still unspotted. GGaemo doesn't know where this first Zealot is.
Yeah, the first Zealot will be trying to get some intel here. It's just gonna be seeing 2 drone.
Ooh.
Oh,
does he get the drone? Oh, that was so close. Ooh, and nice multitasking by Shuttle.
Yeah, this 2 Zergling split, 2 Zealot split attacking each other location like this will be drawing some attention for a long time, and that Zealot can actually see Yeah, he will be seeing the spire, how fast the spire is, and he will be checking the spire timing. He might be just gonna be start thinking about whether he wants to kill the Overlord or whatnot.
But this was an excellent defense by GGaemo. He divided his circlings perfectly and got those zealots without too much without too much effort.
First Corsair will be checking out the spire attack timing. We hear Corsair attacking the Overlord.
Ooh, and this is a small mistake done by GGaemo. He forgot to retreat his Overlord on the Protoss base, so he loses 2 Overlords.
Yeah, I think this Corsair needs to be staying alive. Shouldn't be losing those Corsair because he have learned his lesson, where Action has gone for
True.
mass Mira switches after checking out Protoss wasn't making that much of a Corsair.
Alright, so this game looks different than first game. First game, the Corsairs couldn't get a single Overlord kill, but this game, he has already got 2 Overlords, which is a very good sign for the Protoss.
Yeah, that is definitely a good sign, as Legoman mentioned. I would like to point out the second gas, and I don't see the third gas yet, so I think GGaemo is not interested in going for Mira Scourge playstyle, but we know. Okay, there's a Hydra then, but yeah.
Oh, you still can go for the Mira Scourge playstyle with 2 gases.
Yeah, that's definitely true, but not sure how many Mira he will be making. Probably just maximum 5 Mira.
5 is the right amount, yeah. Alright, so what we have here for GGaemo is, instead of building a 6th hatchery, he built Hydralisk Den and an Evolution Chamber already. So this means that with just 5 Mutas and several Scourges, he's going to make a lot of Hydras to do a combo attack with his Muta Scourges. After this Muta Scourge, a Hydralisk attack will be incoming relatively earlier than Shuttle thinks.
I like how GGaemo is just showing the 8 Scourges so he can push away those Zealot as much as possible. And now we see Shuttle making lots of Corsairs, but I don't see the +1 air weapon yet. GGaemo is adding another hatchery over there at the 11 site.
There's a 6 hatchery.
Corsairs are going to be doing some great job here. Dark Templar is also here. Still not seeing the third gas yet, so I don't think GGaemo is interested in switching over to Lurker yet.
I'm pretty sure he's going to build the third gas any minute now. Is he not going to? Well, if he's not going to build his third gas, yeah, that means that he's not going to use Lurkers.
And we see once again the 5 middles will go for the backstep, or maybe he's just sharking around to look for the High Templar. But okay, that is not definitely a good trade.
Yeah, Shuttle needs to keep these Zealots and Corsairs alive. Once he loses all of them, he can just die to Hydras.
And now 5 middles are trying to find those High Templar. I know you have High Templars, but he's hiding those High Templar under the assimilator, so that's a very good one. So
and GGaemo actually didn't get his +1 air carapace upgraded, so GGaemo is just relying on 5 mutas to stop those Zealots, and he has done it well. So now these Hydras are advancing through the map, trying to pressure the Protoss, but this one Dark Templar stops it. I think GGaemo doesn't have his Overlord speed upgrade finished. Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, not sure about the Overlord speed timing, but now we get to see GGaemo start to make a 3rd extractor at the 3rd base, so we know this is going to be the Lurker switch momentarily. over the speed is just now kicks in, but
Ooh,
okay, the entrance is open.
nice run by Shuttle. Wow, he loses a lot of Hydras here. And if he can't keep this Hydra then this means that he can cancel the Lurker upgrade. Ooh, but I think he can keep this Hydra then alive. Or maybe not.
I think Shuttle is just playing really well.
Yeah.
I mean, what happened to GGaemo? I mean, I know he's better than this. I mean,
I don't know.
He was beating Snow really easy 2-0 on the round of 24, but I don't know. GGaemo is just losing so many of Overlord. It keeps getting supply block, and he really wants to pressure. He wants to pressure Shuttle, but how is he gonna be doing it if he keeps getting the supply block?
Yeah, and he even got his Lurker upgrade rejected, so we won't be seeing Lurkers for a while this game. And all Shuttle has to do is just produce Mastered Runes and get ready for his attack. Ooh, and losing some more Overlords.
Yeah, losing.
Because GGaemo didn't do his +1 era upgrade, these Overlords are very vulnerable to those coursers. And what is that drone doing? Wow, what a glitch.
Oh, so that is definitely a glitch. Drone just jumping around that terrain. So GGaemo is just probably gonna be getting tilted off this game because of because of that drone being flying around at that terrain.
Yeah,
he lost
definitely.
his Hydra then. It's just looking too good for Shuttle, I would say.
Yeah. GGaemo already has 1000 gas, but he just can't make those Lurkers because that Lurker upgrade got denied. But soon the Lurker upgrade will be finished, and he will get those Lurkers. But Shuttle is already moving out.
Yeah, the High Templar has almost full energy to throw 2 storms at a time for each.
Yeah, and he has 5 High Templars in total, so this means at least 10 storms.
Right.
Ooh, but nice Zergling run by. Here, but
Zerglings
loses all of the Zerglings.
Yeah, Mutalisk and Zerglings are trying to buy some time, but now 5 Corsairs remaining for Shuttle, and if Shuttle keeps losing those Corsair, GGaemo has enough Vespene gas to switch over to Mass Muta once again.
But still, at this point, switching to Mass Mutas is pointless because Shuttle already has his Dragoon High Templars ready, so those Mutas don't really have a chance to snipe those High Templars. Alright, so GGaemo just used all of his gas on Lurkers. And he decides to kill that drone. I guess that drone was just too annoying.
That is definitely... I totally agree with it. If I ever get to see something like an SCV getting stocked somewhere, or having some glitch like that, like flying drone, then I'll just kill it. And GGaemo, this is not the playstyle that he probably wanted. He probably wanted to pressure Shuttle so he can start containing him, but since he's not containing him anymore and letting Shuttle to take 3 base, Shuttle can just go for a split map scenario that he's really confident with.
But the thing is, GGaemo still has a chance now. If Shuttle, if GGaemo didn't buy some time with those Zerglings and Mutas like we saw before, GGaemo could have just died to Shuttle's main army because he didn't have any Lurkers ready. But by buying some time, he made all those Lurkers, and he has a chance now. He has his 4th base saturated with drones, and double evolution chamber going, and a hive.
Yeah, we see Hype Tech is already on the way, but I find it really slow with the Hype Tech because Shuttle already has the +2
yeah, it
armor.
is.
And whenever Protoss already has the +2 armor, that's the sign of going for the attack move. And he already has a lot of guns, and the observer showing the Lurker position.
Shuttle with 190 supply, and Gamma with 160. This is a relatively high supply count for the Zerg.
Playing really well for GGaemo here, buying some time, denying the fourth expansion as much as possible, but still not enough. Shuttle is trying to find some weak spot where he can actually break.
Yeah, Shuttle needs to do something with these High Templars. He needs to use that energy to soak up some Zerg army.
Ooh.
Right, Side Storms on some few Zerglings and Lurkers. And what are these Overlords doing midair?
The Overlords are just dying everywhere. I think the natural is burnable. I mean, I remember the Sunken Colony was down at the natural, so he can start just go. Oh, never mind. The Sunken Colony did not go down, but those Zealots are on hold position, I was saying.
Yeah, this is huge. We need Lurkers are bird, and Side Storms are huge. I wish there's another Side Storm on those Lurkers.
These amounts of trait that Shuttle has been doing against GGaemo is definitely great for Shuttle because GGaemo cannot keep up the supply anymore. I mean, these
GGaemo just lost all of his Lurkers.
Yeah, the Lurkers are just getting destroyed, and Natural has a single Sunken Colony, which is something that he cannot be able to hold off this 2 groups up or 3 groups up Protoss army right now coming.
And Shuttle still has 170 supply. Ooh, that High Templar just died with 3 storms, but that doesn't matter because Zealots and Dragoons are already at Zerg's natural, destroying everything.
Yeah, I don't
These
know how
Hydra
GGaemo
Lurkers
will be keeping up the game anymore because, I mean, the supply count is already doubled up. I don't see any much of a Lurker remaining, and even the natural drones are getting assassinated by the Mass Zealot there.
Yeah, this is what I said about Butter. Because this map has such a wide map, oh, right, that's a GG.
Yeah, that is GG. Shuttle just played excellent, even though he wasn't performing so well against Action. But I guess he's really good at making the game scenario really well, and then he's back on shape here for the losers match. And unfortunately, GGaemo played really well though, but there are some small mistakes that he kept making.
Yeah, true.
And he just keeps dying into Protoss death ball.
What I think it was, his 6th hatchery was a bit late. Like, he built his Hydralisk Den and Evolution Chamber before his 6th hatchery, which means that he wanted to use his Hydras aggressively, but he couldn't. So I think that's why GGaemo couldn't just defend this death ball. His 6th hatch was late, his 4th expansion was also late, and his Hive Tech was also late. So he just couldn't stop the death ball of Shuttle.
Alright guys, we'll be going to the commercial break. That is going to be Rush versus Shuttle. Stay tuned guys, we'll be coming back in next 6 minutes. Alright, we're back to this ASL Season 13 Round of 16 Group B. This is going to be the last game of today. That is going to be Rush versus Shuttle for the decider match. I wonder what maps they're going to be played on, and what maps are going to be vetoed. And yeah, Rush has been waiting and watching that losers game for almost like half an hour there. And yeah, Rush is trying to get prepared for this decider match, putting his earphones. Shuttle is already ready.
All right.
Yeah, we can see Shuttle is just trying to stretch his neck.
Looking not too bad for Shuttle. I think he's in a pretty good shape.
Yeah, I would like to see the map real quick here. The first map, it is going to be played on Butter, and Metaverse for the second game, and then the third map is going to be Allegro. Interesting that Rush decided to ban Eclipse instead of Butter.
Yeah, true.
Well,
Isn't it? Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Anyways, I think players are now ready. We're gonna be moving into this final game. That is going to be Rush versus Shuttle on Butter.
버터에서 게임을 시작합니다.
Right, spawning location in the bottom right, the red Terran, that is going to be Rush, and spawning location in the top right, the pink or magenta color product, that is Shuttle. And we see this is going to be a two-player map. Of course, we will be seeing something like a proxy gate that we have seen by Mini, but Shuttle is not interested of doing something like a proxy building here. Rush is getting all those economy advantage with those horizontal mining mineral boosts here.
I love this term music. It's my favorite one.
Okay.
Alright, we have a Pylon Scout here. This is going to most likely be a gas steal, I believe.
Not sure why the map seems farther than Eclipse. It just kind of looks like it's farther than Eclipse. I mean,
yeah, it does.
He did Pylon Scout, but he doesn't arrive to Rush's main base on time. If he just canceled that SCP production, maybe he might just gonna go for.
Oh, does he? Oh, that was so close. All right, but for Shuttle, he didn't build a gateway yet, so this means we're going to have a gas rush fast expansion.
So gas steal into expansion, as Legoman said. We see Rush is not interested of putting down the second barracks. I guess he's confident with just staying on the single barracks here. Second SCV will be chasing the probe. First SCV will be scouting to find out where the proxy gate is.
Ooh, that scouting SCV actually checked on his natural to see if there's a proxy gate, and after Rush seeing that there's no proxy gates, he's just going to build a second supply depot.
Yeah, so gateway.
Now he sees Nexus.
What's wrong with Shuttle's supply? I mean, he's just having only 15 only. Has been cutting his pro production.
Isn't this normal?
No, I mean, look at that supply. 20 versus 15. That looks really, really weird.
I guess he's been cutting his pro production to build his gateway earlier. Yeah, this definitely looks like a very fast gateway.
So I guess Rush is just gonna go for the bunker rush, but that bunker is not going to be connected to the Nexus.
Oh yeah, that doesn't look like a bunker that's very close to the Nexus, but will Shuttle cancel this bunker? He gets the SCV.
Well, he got
and remember, he built his gateway relatively fast, so the Zealot is going to come out anytime soon now. Ooh, and he Shuttle with some great probe micro. Lost only one probe, and the Zealot is already out. Lost 2 probes. Alright, the bunker finishes, but the Marines can't get into the bunker.
Yeah, but I think Rush made a mistake here. I mean, he shouldn't be losing that much of an SCV here, but he just wasted that 100 mineral for the bunker. He did kill some probe, but he also lost the worker as well. I mean, this pressure, he's just not earning anything benefit here. I mean, we see Shuttle already has the 100 Vespene gas. That means the Cybernetics war already started a long time ago.
And he has his first Zealot on the right side. Got a single Marine already, 2 Marines, and this cheese has gone to failure. Wait, but what if Shuttle loses all of his Zealots?
That would have been another different story, but
ooh, he
once
already has another Zealot.
One remaining Zealot, more Marines are coming. Somehow Rush got the simulator down at the main base, so he's finally putting down the refinery. But I don't know how is he gonna be. Okay, he's putting down the bunker once again.
Another bunker? Roche is being emotional. Is he?
Well, I don't know, but I'm not sure about this trade. I mean, Rush is trying to earn some benefit here. He does have.
Yeah, he did kill some probes though.
Yeah, this is really looking.
Wait, what? Ooh, this game is looking kind of weird. Right, Shuttle did lose a lot of probes, and Terra already has a command center.
True, and that gun is attacking the wrong building.
Yeah.
Real quick. Probe is trying to drill on those Marine. I mean.
Oh wait, Shuttle just lost too many probes.
This game is just really weird in my opinion, but
oh no.
I think this is about even right now because
are you sure?
Just by looking at the supply count, I know Russia has 4 Marine, and Shuttle has what 2 gun out on the map and 3rd gun on the way at his main base gateway. So that means he has about 24 worker count.
Okay.
So he does have 1 or 2 less worker than Rush, but we can think of the gun range upgrade. It's going to be really fast, and his robotic facilities decent enough to be fast. I think it's still playable.
Alright, so this game looks like a standard opener with a Dragoon double and a Barracks double, right?
Dragoon expansion, you mean?
Yeah. Dragoon expansion and a Barracks double build.
Yeah, in English we call it Rex expansion.
Oh yeah, Rex expansion. I see.
And we see eBay and an armory going up, and we know Rush is one of the type of player who likes to go for eBay with an armory build without the academy.
Right. He doesn't want to stop that SCV production.
So armory is already on the way, but the gun range upgrade was really fast, and this gun pressure is doing decent amount of damage, I would say. And we see Shuttle going for Blind Reaper without the observer production.
Shuttle Reaper first.
Guns are doing some great harassment to the bunker, but if will Shuttle dive to pick up a sea sting? Probably not.
I don't think so, yeah.
Because we have seen Rain was doing it against Royal.
Oh, right, yeah. But that game, Royal had his barracks lifted. But Rush, nope. He has his barracks right there. Really nice SimCity by Rush.
I'm not sure what exactly Shuttle is doing. I mean, I don't see his third expansion, nor the third expansion, nor the second gas.
Yeah, the third expansion is a bit late for Shuttle, so Shuttle has to do something with this Reaver and Dragoons.
So
Alright, he has 6 Dragoons.
maybe he spent all those money for Speed Shuttle before the third expansion.
Ooh, I see.
But if you don't earn much of a benefit or do great harassment with the first Speed Shuttle with the 2 base opening, you're pretty much technically behind.
Yeah, you are definitely behind resource-wise and tech-wise. Alright, so now he sees 4 vultures and some turrets on the way.
Yeah, Rush is doing really great here.
Yeah.
Having 3 Siege Tank.
Ooh,
SCV.
2 SCVs. But the Reaver just took a Siege Tank shot. These vultures are just getting away.
Shuttle, I'm not sure what exactly Shuttle is planning to do in this game. Yeah, I thought so too. He will be just having that speed shuttle. I knew he will be having that speed shuttle already because his third expansion was really delayed. Oh, I guess he wanted to take down the bunker. He was shooting that Reaver. The Reaver scarab on the bunker, but now the Natural is vulnerable because of the 4 vultures got out on the map. But the SCB body blocking was definitely great. But if he let those 4 go and pick, oh my god,
4 additional Dragoons coming in. 2 already here and 2 in the back. Right, Shuttle defended the vultures well.
This game is just going insane.
Alright, Shuttle now has 800 minerals. He needs to spend those.
Well, not exactly sure what those are. Red dot at the 11 o'clock, but probably the spider mines and some.
Yeah, spider mines, I think.
But I mean,
he loses another tank.
Rush was on such a great position because of how fast his +2 upgrade was going to be. Well, he's getting the science facility still, but his +1 attack is already done. But what does Shuttle have?
A Forge, a Dune going up now, and the third still not saturated. Well, I think that the game is looking really good for Terran. Although Rush lost his siege tanks, Shuttle still doesn't have his third saturated, and Shuttle also lost his Dragoons.
Well, that is a very cute pylon wall and transferring the probe with the Shuttle. You know, I guess that's why his nickname is Shuttle.
Yeah, nice play by Shuttle though. He couldn't send his probes because he doesn't have an observer yet, so he just uses the Shuttle to transfer them. This is a really good play by Shuttle.
This is why I hate blind Reaver build.
Yeah,
because you don't have any observer.
Yeah, you don't have any observers. Oh no! That was so close. Don't tell me this Reaver is going to die by vultures.
It's possible if he's not looking at it.
Oh no! Oh, so close.
Yeah, that was a bit greedy by
Okay,
Rush.
yeah, that was a bit greedy by Rush. It's like almost impossible to kill Reavers with the vultures.
Yeah, that was the first game went off by Rush, confirming how fast the setup at Dune and then Templar Archive. And whenever you get to see the Templar Archive, that's the sign of Protoss when they want to transitioning into Storm Drop.
Yep.
And I wonder where those 400 gas gonna be spent at. Okay, well, 500 Vespene gas, probably 2 High Templar with the Psystorm upgrade. I guess still not yet.
Rush with his vultures and just placing spider mines everywhere on the map. Getting ready to get his third expansion while using a dropship.
Now we just get to see Shuttle just spent that 600 Vespene gas for somewhere. I'm pretty sure that is going to be the upgrade for the Psystorm. Reaver has the disadvantage against this tank dropship versus the Shuttle Reaver play.
Yeah.
Yeah, the micro battle.
Yeah, Rush is just playing with his tanks. Dropship.
Still no third base. Hearing some scanners. I wonder whether Rush is gonna be taking the expansion at 4 o'clock or 6 o'clock expansion.
I always thought that taking the 4 o'clock expansion is better because it has a ramp. Yep, and he's doing it.
Is it just for Terran or also same for products?
For all races, I think.
And now we get to see lots of Zala with the double shuttle. I guess he's gonna be doing the bust.
Yeah, I think he's trying to kill the Terran, but Terran already has 130 supply. And remember, when I played against Rush on ladder, he was a god at defending this. He snipes those High Templars with the Vultures so well. He doesn't let the High Templars use the Storm. Alright, let's look at this.
Okay.
Nice shuttle snipe by the... Oh, excellent shuttle snipe.
Well, that was a huge throw by...
And yeah.
That was a huge throw. I mean, +2 attack damage. It's just melting those product units so easily. I mean...
And look at the Terran... Look at the tank placements.
It's definitely beautiful. I mean, even if Terran had that +2 upgrade, still Shuttle somehow managed to trade this battle really well. But,
yeah, definitely.
But the thing is, the game is right now 3 base versus 3 base.
Yeah.
Product needs an extra expansion.
Yeah, while this was happening, if Shuttle had a 4th expansion saturated, maybe we can call that a nice trade. But because Shuttle is only staying on 3 bases, that was an all-in play by Shuttle, and it has failed. And because Shuttle doesn't have his 4th expansion still, not yet, Shuttle is in trouble.
Wow.
He needs a 4th Nexus right away.
I like how Rush is putting down the bunker at the center of the map here.
Oh yeah, that is kind of interesting.
So now Shuttle is trying to take this 4th expansion, but some vultures are gonna be doing some work. Okay, losing a single vulture at the 2 o'clock expansion, and now what will you do, Shuttle?
I don't think this is a good idea. It has already a tank and a seat and some turrets. Ooh, suicidal Reaver.
And that Reaver is doing decent amount of job, shooting some Scarab at the last second. Okay, it's total 5 kills, and now missile turret are gone. You have to rebuild it as Terran.
Alright, that wasn't so bad because Rush had to pull away his workers and he lost some mining time. Oh, but Shuttle has already... His main base is already out of minerals. But same as for the Rush as well. And if Shuttle can just take his 5th Nexus and his other Nexuses, Shuttle might have a chance of winning this game because Rush is also out of resources.
Oh,
ooh, and that High Templar just died to mine.
Ooh, that was still a decent amount of damage that he has done, but at the same time, Shuttle will be losing some probe as well at the same time. So
yeah,
I guess that trade went even.
Yeah, I don't think that was a some probes. That was like all of his probes. Ooh, but he still has some probes on his main base.
This game is going really tight.
In Shuttle, I think he sent too many probes from his 3rd. He only has like 7 or 8 probes on his 3rd.
Yeah, he needs to do something about this worker. He will be transferring those probes all the way to 12, or I should say 11. Triple machine shop upgrade. I want to see the mech army. Okay, 2-1 upgrade, but okay, our armory is now spinning, so he's getting a 3-2 upgrade on the way.
And does Rush have a 4th command center building? Pretty sure he has one. No, he doesn't, I guess. Alright, So he's squeezing his resources to get the mech army before he gets his 4th command center.
Yeah, Shuttle has been making this many of a shuttle with loading up some High Templar, but if he doesn't trade, oh, that +2 armor just now kicks in. That means the +3 attack is gonna be done in the next couple of...
Yeah.
Oh, it's done.
As I speak now, it's done. And Rush already has turrets built here. So that means he is going to build a 4th CC, and he's going to take this game a very long game. The game that he likes.
Yeah, a lot of army is coming to the south, the southwest. Tanks are gonna be shifted. He needs to put, Rush needs to put some spider mines. He's trying his best to put some spider mines over here.
Ooh, but Shuttle has mass zealots ready, and some 4 High Templars and his shuttle. Let's see how well Shuttle trades here. He's sending several zealots down here. I don't think this is a good route to send your units because this is too narrow.
Yeah, both of the players are kind of hesitating. I mean, Shuttle needs to take more expansion in order to fight these Protoss army. And whenever you see a 3-3 upgrade or 3-2 upgrade in general, like how like Terran has been keeping up the supply really well, he's gonna be having a lot of these things in the future.
Alright, Shuttle does have another Nexus going down on, what is that, at 2 o'clock? But he doesn't have any probes sent yet. And Terran has successfully got his 4th command center, which is not a good sign for the Protoss.
I would like to see some Arbiter, but I don't see Arbiter yet, or no carrier switches. I know Shuttle is one of the Protoss players who is really good at using Shuttle.
I mean carriers.
Carrier.
Yeah.
Instead of a Shuttle. So Shuttle is still hesitating.
Yeah, I think he's trying to attack. No, he's just gathering up his army here.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly he's thinking, but he's Shuttle is right now maxed.
Yeah, and this choke point is way too narrow for the Protoss to attack. I don't think this will be a good trade.
Not a successful trade because of the D matrix is just absorbing lots of damage that Shuttle has been doing.
Yeah, Rush only lost like 2 tanks, and Shuttle just lost a handful of Zealots.
Yeah, that's a lot of our gateway being added at the main base, but his macro is just kind of slacking. Do you have enough Side Storm? Yes, he does have 1 Side Storm. Oh, even the guns are getting connected with the spider mines, and now the supply has going to be the lead for Rush's side.
Yeah.
Moving out with these many of these tanks.
Rush is almost close to 200 max supply with his 3-3 upgrades. To beat this, Protoss needs something else than just Dragoon Zealot High Templars.
Yeah, he needs to make something else, but I guess he's late. I suppose he's kind of late to switch over to different races.
Yeah. I think he's just sticking with the Dragoon Zealot High Templars. But if Shuttle manages to fight well against this Terran army, he might have a chance.
Yeah, I guess Rush has been hesitating whether he should be going up or just sieging over here. But High Templars are just buying some time. There are 3 tanks, but the Shuttle is coming. Wonder what he exactly has.
Alright, so what Shuttle is doing is he is just trying to buy some time. He is just keep buying time so that Terran runs out of resources. But Rush, he is not going to care about that. He is moving out with his army. He already has 2 science vessels ready to EMP those High Templars. Some side storms on tanks.
Yeah, that mech army is just definitely looking solid, like a rock here. Nice storm did connect on the siege tank, but just buttering the bread. You gotta throw another side storm in order to kill it.
Yeah, side storms do connect, but they don't manage to kill those tanks. It only matters when you kill those tanks.
That's definitely a lot of siege tank, and this is also high ground. Trying to hold this pressure as much as possible. He did manage to kill all those vulture, but the tank count is really really large, and that's another 2 High Templar just now came out. Does he have enough energy?
He has to fight when the Terran comes down this ramp. He can't fight when Terran is on the ramp. I don't think this is going to be a good fight, Shuttle. I'm not sure about this. Dragoons just melt.
Yeah,
Side storms do connect, but not enough.
Yeah, it's just too much pressure, and sieging in front of Shuttle's natural. Goliath vessels are trying to do some work here.
Once Terran's army has sieged up on Protoss's natural, Protoss doesn't really have a chance of fighting this. These Dragoon Zealots are just trapped. They have nothing to do but just to suicide onto these tanks. And Shuttle taps out.
Yeah, that was a long run, and I didn't expect Rush would be making a comeback after this, the amount of damage that he has been taken by the Reaver harassment.
Do you think he took a lot of damage from the first Reaver?
Yeah, he didn't lose that much of a worker, but
yeah,
he lost all the army.
Well, I thought that he did lose some tanks, but Shuttle also lost his Shuttle and his Reaver and some Dragoons while his third was late. So I thought that Rush did a decent trade there.
Yeah, Rush is just eating some chocolate, and yeah, I guess chocolate is definitely helping him. Maybe I need some chocolate as well.
Yeah, I think you need some chocolate as well.
Because I only slept for 5 hours and been doing lots of other content and teaching female students for the Africa content, and
oh, I see.
I'm really exhausted here, but I'm trying to be still awake here to do the last game of this tonight.
You need some sugar.
Yeah, I need some sugar here too. With the second game, it is going to be played on Metaverse. Looks like players are getting ready. Shuttle forgot to wear the noise cancellation headset yet, but ASL staff will be probably giving some signs to, hey, put on the what's it called, headset before
headphones
before we go into the game. Yeah, he's putting in here his earphones. Okay, there's a headset. That is really comfortable. I've tried it. It's really soft.
Oh, what the headphones?
Yeah, it's a noise cancellation.
Are those headphones light in weight wise?
Yeah, the weight wise is really light.
Oh, I see.
So it looks like players are ready. We are gonna be moving into game number 2 of this decider match. Rush versus Shuttle on Metaverse.
메타버스에서 게임을 시작합니다.
Spawning location in the bottom right, the red Terran. This is Rush. And spawning location in the bottom left, the white Protoss, or I should say gray Protoss, that is Shuttle. And this is going to be the horizontal matchup on Metaverse, and horizontal matchup on Metaverse. I find it really hard because Protoss can take the island if he wants, and and even if he doesn't want to take the island, he can just skip it.
Yep, definitely. And also, if the Terran takes a third on the what it seems like 5 o'clock expansion, the Protoss can just drop the Reaver or High Templars behind the mineral lines and harass the Terran.
But there's also another choice that Protoss can actually do. You can actually take your third expansion at 11 o'clock instead.
Oh yeah, true.
And that's what Snow was actually preparing for in round of 24. But I didn't expect that he would get eliminated that easily. I was helping him. I was helping Snow for PBT on Metaverse. And he was taking the third expansion at the 11 o'clock side. It was kind of working out so well for him, but we are seeing a Nexus first by Shuttle.
Ooh, a Nexus first. Wait, so when Snow took his third expansion on 11 o'clock, did he send his Preuss with the shuttle?
No, he just used the Observer and Gun.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he didn't technically needed to have a shuttle to transfer his worker.
It's a very long path, so I thought that Terrans can just harass it with a lot of vultures.
In the early stage, Terran doesn't have that many birds.
Oh yeah, true.
Anyway,
that is true.
So yeah, it didn't affect the Protoss that much. So yeah, we see Rush is taking the gas as well, going for the scout. Okay.
Very early scout. 13 scout by Rush.
Yeah, that is definitely a 13 scout. And no, nothing is over there. He will be turning around.
And I'm pretty sure Rush will do the end scout. It's instead of going to 11 o'clock without scout, he is going to scout diagonally to see if Protoss is doing a Nexus first opener.
And here's the thing that we have to keep our eyes on, that Shuttle made the double gas before, not double gas, the double gateway before the cybernetic score, and his supply got blocked at 17 out of 17. So that means he has to wait until the Nexus has been needs to be completed in order to make those double zealot. Okay, now he's making the double zealot.
Ooh, a double zealot. This means that he is going to stop his pro production for a long time. So if he dies to this Terran cheese rush, he has no hope for this game because he has such less worker production.
Yeah, that fake pressure with the single marine and the single SCV did a lot of harassment. Didn't kill Pro, but lost a lot of mining time.
Rush decides to kill Shuttle. And remember, Rush, when he did this cheese rush onto Mini, it always failed. But he is doing it once more. This is not Mini, this is Shuttle. This might be different. Right. There's a lot of C's for Marines.
Alright, so there are the SCV. We would like to know how many SCV he actually
brought. How many SCVs are these? Are these 8?
That is 9. So he brought 8. So including the scouting SCV, that is total 9.
Alright, this is important. 2 Zealots and 2 Dragoons. Can Shuttle stop this cheese rush? Rush already loses 1 Marine, 2 SCVs, 3 SCVs.
I think maybe he's gonna be successfully stop the bunker. Maybe not. Never mind. I'm wrong about it. But he's just trying to kill those Marine as much as possible while losing all those probe. That is gonna be hurting him so much.
Shuttle just lost the Dragoon, but Rush did lose all of his Marines. So,
oh my God! I think Shuttle has done it.
Shuttle has done it?
Yeah, Shuttle has done it. Shuttle defended. That's a good scenario for him.
Yeah, I think it is. But Shuttle does have relatively few workers.
I think Shuttle is probably gonna be winning this game because even though the amount of worker that he lost, he had about 6 worker versus 8 or 9 Rush's SCV.
Oh yeah,
and
true.
Rush lost all those SCV.
Yeah, true. You're right.
So that means Shuttle can have that double production with those double nexus in the early stage to recover from the damage that he has been taken, and Rush is definitely gonna be down on the supply count by 29 out of 42 like this, and he cannot do anything. He cannot be using starport. He cannot go for some sort of like a 2 base 5 back build where you can do 2 base timing attack. You cannot do that anymore. And yeah, with the spider mine research, oh, okay, not gonna be earning,
Nice reaction by Shuttle.
not gonna be earning that much of a benefit.
So, in Metaverse, will we be able to see some carriers?
Well, I don't see the second gas going up.
Yeah, it should be going up in any second now. If Shuttle decides to go for carriers.
Well, he's gonna be mining the mineral.
He does have enough minerals to go for that second gas, but I don't think he's planning to get a second gas. Oh, wait, now he just did.
Okay, now,
Right. Protoss usually builds a Stargate when the Protoss has 8 Dragoons. That is like the perfect amount of Dragoons to hold off any Terran attacks, whether it's a dropship or a 3-tank attack. So Protoss does something with 8 Dragoons. Protoss either builds a 3rd Nexus or he techs up. So we gotta see what Shuttle is planning to do now. Rush still with only one factory.
yeah, 1 factory armory because he's completely blind. He doesn't know
Yeah.
how fast the robotic facility is, and I kind of dislike about this Russia's mindset. I mean, he failed. He failed. Oh yeah, I know he's better than me. But why not just take some little bit of a risk and get some what is it? High risk and high return, like high reward. He failed his cheese, and he definitely knows he's down on a worker. And he's also having less factory. Why not just take a risk and try to get those factory count really fast in the early stage?
Alright, but still, Shuttle is actually playing really safe. He decided to build his Stargate after checking the Terran base with the Observer. So this is a bit delayed Stargate, to be honest.
Okay.
He could have got the Stargate earlier, but he decided to play really safe because he's down, because he's losing to Rush right now.
So what's the difference of going blind Stargate versus like checking what Rush is doing and then putting down the Stargate?
Well, Shuttle could have put down a blind Stargate because he already had enough Dragoons. 8 Dragoons is enough to defend any Terran's attacks.
That's true.
Yeah, so he could have put down that Stargate, but after checking Rush's base, I think Shuttle might just play the 3-star carrier instead of a 2-star Stargate carrier. Because he knows that Rush has only 2 factories still. 3 factories now.
Finally getting the academy. Starport is up, but I didn't get to see the science facility.
Alright, we don't only have 2 Stargates yet, but I'm pretty sure Shuttle will build an extra Stargate, or maybe not. Maybe he can just do a 2 Stargate carrier.
Yeah, Rush is just playing really safe. He's not interested of doing some sort of like a vulture harassment here.
Yeah. Once Rush gets his comsat station and scans the Protoss base, I'm pretty sure he will get upset. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because Protoss already has 4 gateways when Rush has only 3 factories. And plus Shuttle has his carriers going. So it is hard for Rush to kill the Protoss when Protoss is going for carriers.
Yeah, Rush definitely doesn't know about it, but we finally get to see.
Ooh, and this is interesting.
One of the building was forged, but probably the second one would have been a...
Yeah, it was in a dune. And usually Protoss players, when they go for carriers, they build their Adune after 4 carriers. But Shuttle decided to build his Adune before the 2 carriers even came out. So this is a relatively quick Adun.
Yeah, that is interesting. We see dropship is incoming inside of Shuttle's main base, but
Yeah.
there are 2 interceptors.
And he doesn't have a cannon. Oh, I think he's going to lose a lot of probes here.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is bad for Shuttle. The game was going so good for Shuttle, but actually, he only lost like 3 or 4 probes. Ooh, but this another dropship.
Yeah, those vulture harassment, he's doing it really well, but
Alright, Shuttle has his Dragoons ready.
yeah, guns are ready. Probes are not evacuating. I guess Shuttle thinks he's okay.
Alright, Rush's game didn't look so good, but with this dropship, he kind of managed to bring this game back.
Here's something that we have to take a look at the minimap. What is that
Yeah.
red dot at the top right corner?
A hidden command center.
So hidden command center. I guess Rush is probably thinking that he cannot do the timing attack with the 2
Yeah.
base 2-1 upgrade. He's gonna be aiming for 3-2 upgrade and have the access of mining the 3rd gas at 1 o'clock.
Alright, Shuttle is not producing any more probes. He has decided to make only units from now on. So I think this game is going to depend on when Shuttle has 6 carriers and when he attacks with his ground army. Will Rush defend that?
Yeah, the observer is just checking out where the observers are going towards to, and
Ooh, these vultures.
the vultures are keep doing great work here, picking up probe 1 by 1.
He sees those carriers. And Rush is actually acting like he's going to do a timing attack on Protoss, but he has the hidden 3rd base. Rush knows Shuttle's weaknesses. Shuttle doesn't really care about hidden bases, and he has weak vision. So Rush is going to saturate that hidden expansion, and if time passes like this, Rush might be able to take this game. Because Rush already has his 2-1 finished.
I mean, the amount of vulture that Rush has been throwing for the vulture harassment, I don't know how he's keeping up the supply this well. I mean, 140 versus 166. Some of the supply count by Shuttle will be just queued up from the gateway and the Stargate. So if we try to exclude those queued up from the building, that means Shuttle has almost same amount of army as Rush, and that first observer will be seeing it.
He finally scouts that Terran has a hidden base, and he's going to check those minerals. And Shuttle is like, oh, shoot, I missed this. I am kind of screwed. Oh, those mine damages.
Yeah, that is
Shuttle has 6 carriers and 8 carriers on the way, but Rush also has a huge amount of tanks and Goliaths.
The 6 carrier looks really scary in my opinion, and Shuttle somehow managed to defend this pressure really well.
Alright. Shuttle managed to attack this hidden base and using these carriers to harass Rush's natural. What is Rush going to do? Is he going to just attack the Protoss? Oh, and he loses his armory. I wonder if that's a +3 or +2.
Well, that's at least better than nothing. I mean, he killed the armory, so he knows one of the armory is at a different location.
I think Rush should just attack, right? He should just attack right now. He can't give Shuttle more time.
I think he might
Oh no.
just eat up.
Alright, Shuttle with his Dragoons and Zealots and Carriers. He's trying to cut these reinforcements. But while he does that, he loses a carrier.
Yeah, those zealots.
And I think... Yeah.
Yeah, those zealots did great amount of damage to those Goliath to trade off really well. But Shuttle is slowly getting choked at his natural once those tanks come and see
if he loses that army, Rush can just send his reinforcements freely.
Oh my god, that was a one nice side storm. Another one.
Does Rush have enough Goliaths to hold off these carriers?
Yeah, somehow I don't see much of a Shuttle's army.
Yeah, Shuttle needs to use these carriers. He already has 7 carriers, but he's not using them to snipe some tanks or Goliaths.
Yeah, this is totally not looking great for Rush, and because Rush probably didn't expect it to get 1 o'clock expansion taken down.
Yeah. And because Shuttle already has his High Templars and his Psystorm ready, he might be able to win the next battle with these High Templars.
Yeah, the more time it's given towards the Protoss, you just have to find out another solution in order to beat this 200 battle in the middle of the map. But still, those guns are definitely strong.
Does Shuttle have his +3 air grade finished? If he has, then Shuttle might be able to win this game with these carriers.
Well, judging by the amount of supply lead right now Shuttle has, I think Shuttle might gonna win this game.
All right, we gotta see if that's going to happen. Shuttle already has 9 carriers, but I think he's kind of scared to use them. He can snap some tanks.
Yeah, those 9 carriers are definitely strong.
Shuttle is being patient. He doesn't want to lose any carriers. Because he knows that Terran's out of money, he's being very patient.
Yeah, those carriers are trying to do some work here. Picking out the Goliath one by one. Nice storm top of the Goliath.
Oh god. Shuttle decides to attack up through this ramp. I think he's feeling confident that he can take this army. And will he?
I think the trade-off went off so well for Shuttle, I would say.
If those carriers can just snipe that tank, and Rush only has 1 tank and just another coming by, and these Dragoons can support these carriers and kill all those Goliaths.
Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate, but it's still impressive how well Rush managed to keep up the game after failed the cheese rush. So wow.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
Yeah, Rush was talking about the jinx before the game starts during the interview. Yeah, so whoever gets the second place in ASL in the previous season, they always get eliminated in round of 16. Because Soma got the second place against Queen, and then the next season where he participated, he got knocked out by Mini's. I think that was Mini's Mass Dark Templar build.
Wait, did he get knocked out by Mini? Are you sure?
Yeah, he did.
Wasn't it JYJ?
Actually, both.
Oh, so he lost to JYG at the first and got knocked out by Mini on the losers match, the final match. Oh, I see.
Yeah. So that's what I've seen.
What I saw a few seconds ago, Shuttle was shaking his head, meaning that he wasn't so satisfied with this game. Because Shuttle did have a huge lead early on the game, but he almost lost this game to a single dropship because he lost too many probes. So this final game is so crucial for these two players.
Yeah, it looks like players are slowly getting ready, and Rush, he's already prepared. Shuttle is wearing his mask on, giving some massage on massage on the wrist. A lot of players, a lot of professional players have their carpal tunnel issue whenever you're playing StarCraft so much, and there's always the wrist injury. And yeah, looks like players are ready. We're gonna be seeing the last game of today, who will be advancing into round of 8. Let's figure this out. Rush versus Shuttle on Rush versus Shuttle on Allegro.
시작합니다.
Spawning location in the top left, the red Terran. This is Rush. And spawning location in the bottom right, the blue Protoss. This is Shuttle.
I like this map because it had its own intro music. You know that, right?
Yeah.
But I think they decided to take that out on this version. Did they?
No, if you're on observer mode, then you don't get to hear it. But if you're a player, you get to hear it.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, that's the thing. If you guys are not sure what Legoman is talking about, if you guys have the Allegro map and actually playing it on, then you can get to hear the sound, like the background music. But if you're the observer like this, then you don't get to hear the music.
Yeah, Largo and Allegro has this intro music. It's like a concept map.
Right. But
Anyways,
we will be looking at this build order. I'm looking at Shuttle's mineral, whether this is going through the gateway first or the Nexus first, and he's going for the gateway first.
Yeah, if he did another fast expansion, it would have been a really good game for him because it's a cross spawn.
Right.
Ooh, and Rush prepared a Rax expansion.
Rax expansion versus 12 gas. 12 gas by Shuttle.
Yeah, I think he did a 11.5 or 8 ish gas. So I think Shuttle is just going to do a Dragoon expansion.
Okay, let's take a look. Gun, just straightforward Gun expansion versus the Rax expand. I heard Rax expansion is much better in this type of game scenario.
Definitely. And if Shuttle makes a Zealot, then the Rax expansion feels really, really nice. Because the Zealot has nothing to do against that Rax expansion. And I don't think Shuttle has made any Zealots, so that's good for him. Ooh, and a relatively fast scout with Shuttle.
Yeah, we are seeing 16 supply depot by Rush. And I noticed Rush didn't go for the 12 scout at all. He decided to go for the scout after the barrack finishes. What is this?
Ooh.
Sira of Adun.
E.T. Rush. Is Shuttle doing this Dragoon range upgrade?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I
might
think
be.
we gotta see that. Oh, he's not.
Okay, he's not gonna go for the range upgrade, but the SCV is coming.
Oh wait, I know this build. This is called the 21 Nexus. While you're doing the Dark Templar, but Shuttle decided to do a 19 Nexus. Oh, wait, no. I think he just sent that probe to fake it as a Nexus.
Or maybe he might gonna put down the Nexus momentarily, but never mind. That's very spicy. Already putting.
Alright. This is a spicy build. Yeah, this is a spicy build. We have a all-in here. A 2-gate Dark Templar all-in.
I don't get it. I mean, if Rush is the type of player who likes to go for Academy with an Armory follow-up, then I'll be able to understand what exactly he's doing, but he's an eBay Armory guy.
Uh-huh.
eBay Armory, of course he's gonna be putting down, oh my god, this is what I'm talking about, yeah. He's an eBay Armory guy, he'll be putting down the missile turret at the natural,
Yeah.
What will DT do? I mean, literally
I don't
nothing.
understand Shuttle. Well, Shuttle is not using his dragoons to harass the bunker, so Rush automatically decides to build an eBay. Well, we gotta see what these two Dark Templars are going to do.
Well, eBay is already done.
Oh wait, don't tell me that Rush saw those DTs with that scout. Oh, I think he did. I think he did.
Well, he's making an extra marine. There's always a reason making an extra marine.
Yeah. He's thinking about that Dark Templar run by. I think he saw the game between against Mini versus Light. Oh, he knows it. He knows it. He knows exactly what Shuttle is going to do.
Yeah, he knows about the DT, but
Oh
the first
no!
DT...
The Dark Templar dies!
Yeah, the first DT won't be passing by. Academy is already going up, and I think Rush is making... Yeah, he's making the Vulture. He wants to secure not dying to DT build. Absolutely solid.
I don't know why Shuttle is doing this.
Well,
Is he just not feeling confident about his last game?
Well, I don't know, but we are seeing Rush has gone for the Starport follow-up. Not sure whether he's making the Spider Mine research. Yeah, Rush is really... Look how Rush is just being...
what is CT doing?
He doesn't want to die, and I'm not sure what the DT is doing.
I think Shuttle just lost his concentration.
Yeah, just like me, I'm losing my concentration while we're doing the commentary over here. Yeah, people, professional players and streamers pretty much like spending a lot of time grinding their time to practice their games and always getting tired at this specific time. And I guess it's not the Spider-Man research upgrade. What is this? Oh, okay, that's a siege mode upgrade I'm hearing. Oh my gosh,
Oh
shenanigans.
God. And he has nothing to do with these stuff. What are you going to do, Shuttle, now? What are you going to do?
I don't know if Rush knows about the SimCity. Because if you always put the barracks on the left and then right side at the eBay, then you have a complete wall DT cannot run through.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he can actually do it, but he's not.
I'm pretty sure Rush knows it.
Not a lot of people know as a Terran, but the Dark Templar will see the dropship.
Alright, this is nice by Shuttle. Using the Dark Templar as an observer. I've seen some Protoss players do this, and I find it very, very annoying when they use their Dark Templars as observers. Ooh, and these Dragoons, can they snipe the dropship?
Well, the gun range is still not done yet.
Wait, the range upgrade is still not done?
Well, he afforded 4 Dark Templar. Of course, he won't be able to afford to have the range upgrade that soon.
Man, that is unfortunate.
The guns are vultures.
What's it doing?
So that was very close by Rush.
The range upgrade is still not finished, so those Dragoons could have got that dropship, but it couldn't because the range upgrade isn't finished yet. And Shuttle still doesn't have a third base. And look at the supply count. Terran is leading.
Yeah, 85 versus 76. Forgot what that building was at the bottom of the starport. Was that the science facility? Oh no, never mind. That's an additional
no, it's a factory. Yeah, I think Rush is just going to kill Shuttle. With more factories going on. Wait, what if Shuttle forgot his range upgrade? Oh, don't tell me that he forgot his range upgrade.
Getting those Dark Templar really nicely. But I don't see any observer. Does he even have a robotic facility? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I saw an Arbiter Tribunal, but didn't see a robotics facility.
Arbiter Tribunal. Yes. That means Yeah, Arbiter Tribunal at this 8-minute mark
Ooh.
of the game.
We do have an observer.
Okay, he does have an observer, so okay, maybe I was wrong. I guess Protoss just can't do anything. They can afford everything. Make an observer and an arbiter with that many Dark Templar he just afforded. That's really impressive.
I thought Rush was going to kill the Protoss because Protoss didn't do anything with those DTs, but Rush's decision to go for Starport was kind of vague. So Rush decides to just get his 3rd CC, but still the game is looking really good for Rush.
I think I know Rush's mindset. Since
what is
he got that what's it called? He got one factory into Starport and also the eBay in the beginning. He didn't get that armory that fast, so I guess he's just gonna be doing some small pressure with this the amount of tank right now he's just moving out with.
Ooh, as this moves out, he uses this dropship, but the dropship doesn't unload anything.
Maybe that was an empty dropship to just
I guess so.
Draw some attention.
Ooh, those mines don't trigger. And remember, Rush doesn't have his +1 finished, even now, so this is a very late upgrade, but still, Vultures get into the 3rd base of Shuttle and kills all these probes. Does Shuttle have anything to stop this?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, now Rush's gonna be having these missile turret connected at the 6 o'clock. Even landed the command center. He does have triple comsat station to use those scanners to figure out whether the DT is coming out, Arbiter is coming out.
Man, this game is so unfortunate for Shuttle. Not sure why he chose that DT build.
Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly Shuttle is thinking about this game. With the 1 base, 4 Dark Templar, 6 Dark Templar where he made in the early stage.
Yeah.
And then Arbiter?
Did he? I think he watched the mini versus light game and he got inspired by it. But I'm still not sure about his choice on using the 2 Gateway Dark Templar build. Okay, the Arbiter is out, but Terran still has a couple of missile turrets placed in Protoss' natural, so the Arbiter is useless.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether Arbiter has enough energy for stasis field. Okay, that's a nice stasis field.
Yeah, that is a nice stasis field.
But what are you doing, Zealots? Gotta move. Okay. We'll be picking up decent amount of siege tank, but...
Oh no. Even if Protoss kill all of this Terran army, Terran has a 3rd command center, so it doesn't matter. Oh, and Shuttle is, I think he's just about to tap out as soon as he loses all of these Dragoons.
Look at that supply lead, 130 versus 84.
Rush being Rush, he is just rushing through.
Yeah, he is rushing through. I mean, once those 3 siege tanks get defrost, that 3 tanks is just gonna be helping to do some damage still. Should be defrosting in next, yeah, I was about to say, and now it's already attacking, and that's what I'm talking about. 4 tanks at the natural, hurting him so much.
Rush already knows he's almost into the round of 8. These siege tanks siege into Protoss natural, and he's going to start attacking the Nexus and the probes. And Shuttle doesn't have any units to defend this. Only Dragoons and 2 Arbiters. He's trying to save the pros, but I'm sure that Shuttle knows that he lost this game, but he just doesn't want to leave this game because he has prepared so much.
Yeah, he probably also made a promise with Mini, like swapping players for the group nomination. And he's about to get eliminated just like Mini. I guess they have really great friendship, getting eliminated in round of 16 together. GG. Shuttle
used the same build as Mini did.
Yeah, that was I was impressed. I was impressed how fast he put down the eBay one factory
Yeah.
eBay.
One fact eBay.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
Usually Terrans do a two factory eBay, right?
Right.
But I think Rush would have still defended those DT even if he did a two fact eBay.
Damn, he's sweating a lot. I guess they got the. Oh, I guess it's not. I guess they turned on the heater really hot. I guess today.
Oh.
But Rush Rush is not sweating. But I guess maybe his seat. Maybe the hot what is the hot air is coming up from his place.
Maybe Shuttle is just a guy who sweats a lot. Man, look at that sweat.
Yeah, he's sweating a lot.
Still, Shuttle showed some great performance today.
Yeah, that was a very great performance tonight of Rush versus Shuttle. We'll be moving into. We'll be going into the interviews with our player. That is going to be Rush. And would you like to do the interview?
Are you a bit tired, Scan?
A little. Please help me.
All
out.
right. Oh, sure. I'll do it.
Yeah, that was a very excellent game by Rush there with the execution, with the tanks and Vulture.
ASL 시즌 13 16강 비조 경기 모두 함께 하셨습니다. 오늘 역시
Alright, we had our Group B games.
고생 끝에 두 번째 8강 진출자가 된 유영진 선수 함께 하겠습니다. 축하드립니다.
We have our second round of 8 player,
본인이 꼭
Rush.
진출해야 한다라고 이야기를 많이 들었던 조인터라 부담이 많으셨을 것
Alright,
같은데
because you have heard that you must get out of this
이겨내고
group,
다시 한번 8강 진출에
you've actually
성공하셨습니다. 지금
got into round of 8.
굉장히 피곤하신 상태일 것 같아요. 경기를
Oh, I think you look really tired right now.
기분이 어떠신가요?
How do you feel?
진짜 1승 1대 위기에서 벗어난 것 같고요.
I think I just got out of this
풀려가지고 불안불안했는데
conflict so well.
진짜 겨우겨우 이긴 것
I
같아요.
was so worried because my games weren't going so well.
경기에서도 사실 운영은 굉장히 좋은 모습 보여주셨지만 두 번째 세트에서 좀 발업 저글링에
Right, you played against Shuttle in game 1 very well, but at second game, I think when you failed your cheese, you might have felt very worried.
근데 상대가 너무 준비를 잘해왔고
I thought that I will beat Action and I might lose to Shuttle, but Action really played well today. So I was a bit confused.
오셨던 것 같은데 아무래도 김윤중 선수가 계속해서 더블 넥서스를 쓰면서 유영진 선수의 머리를 좀 복잡하게 만들었습니다.
Alright, Shuttle's fast expansion build might have perplexed you.
보여주면서 승리를 거두셨지만 두 번째 세트는 치즈까지 막히면서도
And when your cheese rush failed,
생기셨을 것 같은데 세 번째 세트를 좀 어떻게 준비해야겠다고.
How did you feel?
이게 두 번째
On your third game?
죽여야 되는 사이즈인데.
Yeah, on my second game, I had to kill him, Shuttle, but I couldn't kill him. So I was worried about that. So I was worried with the third game if Shuttle is going to do another fast Nexus build. So for third game, that's why I prepared the Rax expansion, because Rax expansion is still pretty good against a poor fast expansion build.
벙커가 이게 당황해가지고 벙커 사거리에 안 닿게 터렛을 또 받고 해가지고 터렛도 3개나 짓고 저도 생각보단 좀 못 막으면서 좀 쬐거든요. 그래가지고 좀 불안불안했는데 정신줄 잡고 타이밍 잘 나갔어요.
And Rush actually felt kind of anxious at his third game. That's why he built three missile turrets on his natural. But he managed to defend those DTs well and was able to kill the Protoss with the timing rush. And who do you want to meet at round of 8?
그냥 누구를 만나던 좀 제가 정신을 좀 차려야 될 것 같아요. 아직 좀 정신을 못 차린 것 같아서.
And he hasn't decided who he wants to meet. I think he just wants to get his stuff straight, his mind straight, and then he wants to see who he wants to meet in round of 8.
일단 응원해주신 팬분들이 많아요. 대학교에 들어오면서 좀.
Yeah, after I got into YSU, Yeomseokdae, I've got a lot of fans cheering for him, cheering for me.
연습을 도와준 사람도 또 엄청 많아요. 이번 6명이랑 했는데.